everybody. How are y'all? Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all caught me on camera without any makeup, my hair up, looking like a hot mess. Sorry, y'all. I hope everyone's got their bellies full and had a great day. Yeah, could you tell I've stressed out today, Catherine, I was a ticking. How would I know if any of my videos have been struck? You will get an email, and when you go to your YouTube studio, Wooden Eagle, let me look at it and say what it says. Hold on one second. Let me get my laptop, boo. Well, hell, I can open. I'm at a desktop. I can open another tab. It will say in your YouTube studio, and you go to your videos. If you've got a strike, or you've got an active strike, or you've got something, it'll be red there. It'll be, you're monetized, right? It will say restrictions. My videos say none, or they'll say add suitability if I need to request a review, which I have some I need to request reviews for. Because now they all start as yellow, which sucks because the first 24 hours is when most of that happens. But you'll see a restriction in the YouTube studio. Why do you think that you may have a strike, Wooden Eagle? Hey, Mama T. Let me back up a little bit. If anyone I missed in the chat, I was trying to type and I got thrown off guard when I realized I was on camera. Didn't mean that to happen. Yeah, put your chat in live chat and not top chat so you see everybody's comments. Makeup, what is that, right? We'll put some gloss and mascara. I went to eat lunch with my mom and I put on some bronzer. I don't even have lipstick. I don't even have gloss on. And I don't do mascara often. Thank you, Hoot. Hey, Violet Witch. I'm a stuffed turkey. Well, y'all don't go. If you ever come to North Carolina, do not waste your money at Grandsons. Go to Golden Corral. It's much better. I was mad. My son offered to bring me a plate tonight, and I was like, nah, I can't eat that late because it would have been probably 8 o'clock. And I said, I won't eat that late, but I'm eating at my brother's tomorrow, and he's an amazing cook. He cooks. We learned from our daddy, and our daddy was the cook of the family. Nope, not have breakfast. Go to make it now. Breakfast for supper is the best. Hey, Colleen. I hope you've seen it. I know day's been hard for you and a lot of us, and you've been on my mind all afternoon. You've had fun in the few lives that were going on. I know that there's been a few. I hope you found your way to them. And they made you laugh. I've been trying to watch. I've watched a couple videos. Oh, and Veronica's here, but she's on mute. She had to call her mom. I just watched, and I don't know if she's here yet, or if she's here at all. Hey, Ann. EKC. We know her as Erin. I just watched her video from the 10th, and I'm so wanting to play it. But I'm thinking everyone may have already seen it. Everyone may have seen it already. I've seen so many good videos today. Hey, Marion. I'm so sorry, Marion. You got another infection. I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers. And hey, Apple Charlotte, I haven't seen you lately. And if she says now, well, I've been here the last 3 nights, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. But sometimes I miss chat, but I don't think I've seen you here the last few nights or lately. I could be an asshole. Hey, Krista. I think this has been the worst thing. I agree, Nene. I agree. Yeah. The last thing I heard from Dottie was she was wearing pants. She did a live a while ago. I saw part of it. I didn't catch the whole thing. Y'all, let me tell you the rabbit hole I fell in today. And it's not a rabbit hole. That's a lie. That's something I say now. But whose video was it I watched? I watched a video, and at the end of it, it's one of my friends' videos. I think I've watched a bunch of. Yeah, I may be wrong. Was it UT Detox? Someone's video I just watched. It may have been EKC. I don't remember. At the end said, "Sorry guys, I didn't get a chance to watch or record my Big Fat Fabulous Life last night." And I said, "Wait a minute. Why hasn't that been on my DVR list? I haven't been recording the new season. There's like 4 episodes. I'm into halfway through the second one. I love that show. So I ain't even watched the Dallas game because I fell into the Big Fat Fabulous Life. And the Cowboys have been losing the majority of the game every time I've flipped to check. So if I watch them, they'll definitely lose. I'm bad luck for any football team. Thank you for the happy Thanksgiving. Apple Charlotte, I think, and this has been. I read that one. Dottie is wearing pants. Violet, damn it. Just finished Creepshow art, and that video was amazing. Have you just seen it? Someone suggested I play it here, but here's the reason I didn't. She just released it yesterday, and even though I would never take a view from her because she's so much larger than me, I don't like playing videos of other people's the same day they drop them. I don't like to unless they want me to or they are here for it. But it was amazing. If y'all want to watch it, we will. But if not, I've got a couple other ones we can watch. Once son bought me a plate, but I forgot my pie. Oh, it is fine. I'm just grateful he bought me something because I hadn't had anything all day. But an egg. I love eggs. I had a bowl of Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. That's a thing now. They got like the marshmallows like the Lucky Charms. Oh my God. And then I had the dumping syndrome that you have if you've had gastric bypass surgery, where it made me sick. Like, not sick, but I had to lay down. I felt sick. So then we went and ate, and it was terrible. And I went to the table and got, or it's a buffet where we went. They had some that you scoop out. I got some peach cobbler. That was the only thing good I ate today, peach cobbler. But I brought home some of their desserts were already plated in little plates, and I picked key lime. The lemon meringue, because that's my favorite. And I had it at the table, and I didn't eat it. I didn't even open it because I was full. And the waitress said, "Just take it, Shug," even though you're not supposed to do that. She probably knew the food sucked because every time she come to get my plate, I hadn't eaten the food that was on it. So I do have some lemon meringue pie in the refrigerator for later. And my oldest son offered to bring me a plate, but I said no. And then tomorrow my brother's cooking, and yay. Yes, we watched that. We played part of that here, Catherine. Part of PJ's video. I think it was PJ's. No, that's not what she goes by. Her YouTube channel's My Not So Secret Diary. I'm reading. Marion. I see you're explaining to someone else your surgery. Marion just had a health scare. Kind of similar surgery to mine. Very dangerous health condition she had. I saw that someone said actually it was more dangerous than mine. So you're very, very lucky to be with us. And we are so glad you're here. I'm trying to read in the chat, y'all. So, coconut cream cake on deck here. Hey, Bama. Hoot is a hoot. Dumping syndrome is the worst. Doesn't it? Oh, God. It's someone that knows what it is. Do you, Oh, so she gets it, you don't. If anyone in the chat's had it, I don't know how it feels for them, but for me, it feels like nausea, but it also feels like a panic attack. Look at Lara Brandt. Look at Lara. And with no RN behind her name. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Me and her had a discussion where I'm like, I insisted that I just knew her name said nurse or RN somewhere in it. And she's like, no, that's not me. So I'm a dork. Are you, I hope you're, are you home now, Marion? And look, did y'all hear me squirrel? I just lost 3 times topic. If anyone in the chat has ever had anything that would cause dumping syndrome, does it cause y'all to feel like sweaty? You feel like it's a panic attack. It feels just like a panic attack, and the only thing to fix it is you either get sick, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I didn't today, luckily, because I hate getting sick. But I have to lay down. That's when my handy dandy 18 or 21 pound weighted blanket comes in handy. Yeah, did y'all see? Yeah. Catherine, I checked out her Twitter this morning. It was quite the hot mess. She literally, in my opinion, allegedly shared a tweet that shared a video of supposedly, I didn't listen to it, I don't want to listen to it, but I saw the comments, and she's not getting any love on her own ass Twitter, but she shared a video of Unirock and Creepshow when they went on Augie, and tried to say how could I have doxed her when she says her last name here. So she tried to re-dox. In my opinion, that's re-doxing. Or she's trying to share a video of Creepshow doxing herself. Like, I don't even understand what she's thinking. What's she thinking? Yep, Apple Charlotte, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, it feels like that. It's terrible. Tea to drink till tea to spill. I've watched some of Tea Detox's stuff today too. Someone on Twitter said she deleted all her giveaway stuff. There's one place that's still up, I heard. But I sent screenshots to people who may have gotten struck with the date on them. If anyone has a privacy strike and they would like those screenshots, let me know. I actually have a video, but I just took a screenshot of it because, Well, Linda, with the dumping, it can go away before anxiety meds have a chance to kick in. So where they would work, who knows? Because it goes away as quick as it comes. She redoxed, but she doesn't consider it doxing, Sue, because it was out of supposedly a video where she said it. But that doesn't matter. It was her just being inappropriate. If y'all want to, I don't know what I want to show y'all first. Y'all tell me what you want to see. Damn it, she couldn't have keyhole because it had spread to the stomach. Oh, there's nurse chat in the chat that I have no idea what they mean. Hey, pretend. Welcome. Kim Rose. Yeah, if you do, don't use your name. Use like, hey, like, what's up, y'all? It's just some random words, whatever, some letters strung together. Don't use your real name. Someone just said all evidence of the giveaway is gone. Like I said, I have a screenshot of where today it was still up on one place with her email address publicly and some music in the background. It was a video. I think she's trying to get out of court saying she's not stable. I don't. Oh my God, did you see? Oh my God. Okay. Y'all are going to make me do it. It's hashtag Little Red's y'all's chat's fault. Can I do that? Is that a thing? Maybe not. Okay. I love y'all, so it's okay. It's hashtag Little Red's fault. We'll do that. Is that okay? Did she delete her, did she delete her Twitter? No, she didn't. Here it is. Now let me unblock her for a second. Do y'all want to see? I'm sure I'll be blocked tomorrow, and we'll have to do this again from, we'll have to be doing this again from, someone else's stuff. Let me show you this. And I am by no means making light of people who are having a hard time. How dare her do this now? How dare her do this right now? In my opinion, I've said everything I need to say. I will never satisfy anyone with my answers. Every day, something I do is twisted and turned into a conspiracy that isn't it. That it isn't. Poor her. I'm not interested in being part of a community that seeks to destroy others. Really? Okay, I tweeted about this, and then I added maybe 10 creators and humans that aren't creators that she has seeked to destroy, and I asked everyone else to drop the other ats under in the comments. I haven't looked at Twitter a whole lot to see if they have, but that's what that meant. So if you think of someone I missed on Twitter, please drop their names. I want to make content and handle this lawsuit, which will have a filing coming, which will show you my side and show you why I'm confident. I don't need to answer to anyone other than myself, my legal team, and my family. Allegations that I've committed crimes or I'm a criminal are ludicrous. When James Charles said that he came close to considering self-harm over internet bullying and false allegations, I can confidently say I have been pushed to that point. I'm taking a few days off because of the bullying will kill me if I don't. Let me just say, she went on to tweet multiple times after that and do video. Like, she hasn't taken any time off, and she's got 143 comments, and I haven't seen very many nice ones. Why would she not delete them all of a sudden? She deletes them all the other time. Is this an attempt at attention, or what is the word? Sympathy? When she literally has bullied people that I know to mental, like, into suicidal ideations. I actually know someone. I mean, she's talked about it publicly. She has literally with. Are we serious? The weighted blankets work for me, crack. They work for me, crack. In my opinion, I love my weighted blanket. I'm scrolling up in the chat. I just happened to see that comment. I don't check my sugar apples, Charlotte, so I'm not sure how that works. She did do that statement. She's removed her email off of everywhere. She did that statement and also said she was taking days off because she was so depressed, but she didn't take days off. She's still going. Hey, Anna. And Marion, if you remember, I didn't know I had lumps of fluid in my tummy, but the night before my follow-up appointment, I found out because when I went to check my incision that I hadn't been messing with and I still had staples, it burst and like a lot of fluid, and I immediately felt so much better when it came out. It was such relief. I know that's gross, y'all, sorry. DK, last school year, I made videos for 6th graders. I called it, what's the tea with Miss My Name? I would have the teapot and a cup. Did kids know what that meant? Is that a thing that everyone knows what that means? Because I didn't know what it meant until I started watching YouTube in the last year. I'm reading a couple of the chats, y'all. I don't want to read them out loud because I know y'all have conversations amongst yourselves. What's she been up to? Played block bingo with her, but she hasn't blocked me yet. Really? How do you manage that, Apple? You must pay her. You can't rewatch your own stuff. I kind of am like that. I'll give you a tip, T. I'll give you some tea, T. Which you don't have a terrible country accent like I do. When I watch my stuff, I watch it in 2-speed, like double time speed, and it makes it funny. So then my accent and my ticking or whatever craziness comes out, it doesn't bother me as bad, or how slow I talk. So try to just speed up your voice. Maybe you'll be able to listen better. Me too, Linda Rabbit. Well, she can delete that. Oh, she won't, but people have videos of her doing a giveaway. Oh, that's the video. Whose video was it? I need to go to my history. She did a video where she said, I'm going to reach out to everyone and get their YouTube. I'm going to get whatever names because I don't want to share anyone's real name or their YouTube handle without their permission. Then she went on to do the video of the giveaway, and some people she gave their real life name and their YouTube handle at the same time. And I saw a video about that. Was that you, T? I think it was. I'm so terrible with my memory. I agree, Amber, her content. We love tea. We love the tea. She's deleting tweets again. I bet I'll get blocked. She'll know who I am. She'll realize now who my sock account is. It'll be called a sock or a troll account. Hellcat, what's up? Hey, Claire Murphy. Hellcat, that's like saying her posting the white pages with creep shows info isn't doxing because it's in the phone book already. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I made a mistake back in the day that I would never do again. I took her Manta. I think it was manta.com. I think it's like a Better Business page, or I always thought it was like a Indeed, not Indeed. That page where you put your business info, like your resume or whatever. LinkedIn. That's what I always kind of compared it to. I shared her publicmanta.com page on Twitter, and this was a year ago probably. This was way before I had a channel. And once I started a channel, it was Lil Red Docs Me, Lil Red Docs Me, Lil Red Docs Me. I took it down. I apologized on live stream multiple times. And now she's saying that doesn't count as a dox. So why is she special? Why did she get to tweet about people? Delete equals guilty. She said she can delete whatever she wants, as long as it's not related. I saw that. I'm on a medicine that seems to make me feel that way. I like morning sickness, sweaty, nauseated, bad belly aches. Yeah, I take Zofran when I get nauseous. I've been out for a month, and I asked. Hold on one second. I asked Walgreens to transfer my prescription over from the hospital to them and to fill that one. And it's been weeks, and I still had a few, so I didn't. But now I need them, and I need to go to pharmacy. But Walmart's supposed to tell you when they have something ready, and they haven't told me. And I'm so slack. Do y'all want to watch another? Let me go to my Twitter. I might have something I want to share. No one told me if y'all want to watch creep shows clips or not. But I'm going to tell you what I watched that I liked earlier. Besides when I fell into the TikTok hole, and started watching Janelle's TikToks. I've caught up with all of those. I'll go once a month or every other month, and I will watch all of them at one time. And I think I've caught up with Janelle now, with her TikTokers. Keemstar, I couldn't, let me not play this yet. I couldn't find that, Anna. Are you talking about a tweet that was like a minute or two long that Keemstar did, or did he actually do a video? Because last night I had people saying he was live, and I couldn't find it at all. But I also wouldn't, Keemstar will strike a video down, so I'm not really interested in playing his videos here unless I've got people on the panel that are going to talk with me about it. We'll do that later if he's got one, but I don't see where he's done a video other than his Twitter post. That was amazing, by the way, and we will play that. That may, where could I find that? That may be better to play first.
Hi, I just wanted to tell you that I will be here with you very, very soon.
You're fine. I'm just hanging out with my peeps.
I know. I want to be here. So, I'm gonna just finish up one thing and then I'll be back. I love you guys.
I'm gonna try to find where I tweeted Keemstar's video earlier this morning. I know I did. Or I could just go to Keemstar's Twitter instead of looking through my stuff.
Little Red, I also have to tell you before I forget, I had a bowl of the Lucky Charms Fruity Pebbles this morning.
My God, ain't they the best? Oh my goodness. They're amazing. Okay, y'all, we're gonna not watch this one just quite yet. I do want y'all to see this other one because it's funny as balls. Nope, that's not it. Okay. He can't strike me from YouTube. I mean, from Twitter. And he wouldn't. This is a little short.
Down. The only problem is without a crystal ball, I'm sorry, but it has come to my attention that you have recently flagged a bunch of YouTubers saying that they leaked your private information because in their videos that were criticizing you, they showed your email. And you claim that is your private email. So you're trying to get those videos taken down. The only problem is your private email isn't private. It is public because it's on your YouTube channel. And the about.
I love that part. It's on your YouTube channel. Yes, it was. And she took it down. Now is what I hear. But like, you know, if you deleted it, it didn't ever happen. Let's listen.
About section. Not private. What is going on? I saw a video from you a couple weeks ago, Katie, where you were like, I'm going to learn how to take criticism better, and I'm sorry to all these different YouTubers you're feuding with. But then you get more criticism, and you do some snaky-ass shit like this.
Woo!
Why?
Snaky-ass shit like this. I love his hat. I want to look like I work at McDonald's. I'm just kidding. I love his hat, seriously. I thought it was one I had. I have one that looks almost just like that, but it's a hunting, like a gun store instead of a McDonald's thing. Well, let's listen.
Why are you acting like this? And don't just fucking ignore me. Answer! What are you doing? You're gonna lose your YouTube channel.
Right?
You can't just abuse the flagging system. If you don't think YouTube isn't paying attention to this law,
YouTube is paying attention because she keeps adding her manager. He can't help but pay attention. Nicole in the chat, thank you for $4.99. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Little Red, y'all. I sent you a DM on your new Twitter. I thought it was funny. I'll check that out. Let's listen. Hey, Chris Johns, thank you so much for a super chat, by the way. They're super appreciative. Hey, Supernova, Matt Bear. Don't start, Matt Bear. I know what you're doing. You're trying to incite me dreaming about double cheeseburgers with extra pickles all night. And damn it, it ain't happening. Don't. Just stop. Stop trying to be an instigator. I know what you're doing, Matt Bear. Let's listen.
Lawsuit with you and Toddy? They are! And if you don't think YouTube's not paying attention to all these lawyers talking about it and all these other, YouTube creators getting false strikes from you, they are! YouTube is paying attention to this. You're going to lose your chance. What are you doing? Maybe there's some part of the story I don't understand. But from the sources I hear, how I explained it now is how it was. Do you have any explanation for this shit?
I thought that was good. In case y'all hadn't seen it yet. Now, this next one is good. I love Erin. We all know she's been here. We've been there drugged down there through it together. I always love her. I just shared the wrong stream again, I think. Stop. But she does good videos. So I always support her videos. And this one is from like 2 weeks ago. And I hadn't seen it yet. Somehow. I don't know how I missed it. I'm going to speed it up. I can't speed it up because the part where she's playing Katie videos, you can't understand. She speeds Katie up, so I can't speed Katie up. I'll speed it up a tiny bit. Let's listen. Or watch.
The hardest 4 years of my life.
The hardest 4 years of my life.
I am a mom of a child that has so many diagnoses that on most days my head spins.
I don't doubt that her kid has health issues and that this can make her head spin. In fact, it's because of Katie that I feel I have a better understanding of this. Her earlier writing, where she documented her journey as a mom to a child with special needs, I find to be very informative. That being said, I find the rest of what she says in these videos to be exploitative of her son and other communities she mentions.
And I've never been more isolated, more discriminated against, and more treated more terribly than I have in the last 4 years. My son has gone through so much. Children are looking at him and they think it's okay to mock him. Why? They think it's okay to mock him and call him the R word and call him names and say he's stupid.
I question her reasoning for experiencing this at its highest over the past 4 years. She has covered such treatment of her son in many blog posts through the years and never once blamed Trump. Also, her child being 8 years old, he's lived half of his life before Trump and half with Trump.
Okay, I'm gonna stop just because respect for Erin. Black Bear, I've got several IGs. If y'all send me messages and your name's different from one place to another, I'll need and I think I know which one's you. But this is why I'm confused because oh yeah, never mind. I got you. That's the first thing we showed. I don't know if you were here when we first got here. But I might show it again in a minute.
The second half of his life would be where many issues would become more noticeable and when he would be introduced to peers outside of the home. There's never an excuse for treating a child so horribly. I'm just saying that this might not be Trump's fault. And I can't believe this chick has me defending Trump right now.
Do you know the high school that is near us? The day Trump was elected, there was the N-word plastered all over the school.
Though fucking horrible, what does that have to do with Katie? The whole community should feel affected by this and combat such ignorance. But how?
Wow. My mind just got blown by some messages I got. I can't say. I'm gonna be a KJ right now and say I just got a message. But I can't tell you what it is. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna share it in a minute. It's just a little video.
How exactly was Katie victimized?
It's nothing new either. I was just messing with y'all.
If she was so affected by this, why is this the first time she's ever
Angela,
mentioned?
what were you asking, buddy, in the chat? I wasn't ignoring you. I don't have a person here. Hey, I did have. Let me know. My lunch wasn't great, and I've been alone all day. My kids stopped by for 15 minutes each. She just posted 13 minutes ago. Stop calling the police for her welfare checks. Yeah, well, quit telling the universe you're suicidal, and they'll quit worrying about you. I'm sorry that people are worried about you. Like, what? And spits pea soup, Matt Bear. And by no means do I know anyone that would ever call the police to go check on her, because I think her tweets are complete and utter BS, that she should be ashamed of herself, in my opinion, because she made those claims, but she was so depressed she would quit tweeting about it. Or if she's going to say, I'm so depressed, I'm going to get offline for 2 days and be with my husband and kid, stop. Just stop. So now she's got to let the world know the police have been to her house. That's kind of like hinky to me. Like, why? She'll be on here complaining about it tomorrow. She'll do it, or a live IG tonight. Whatever.
I've seen my neighbors, not right around me, but within this community, use the N-word and use horrific, terrible language against anyone that they feel is different than them, because a president told them it was okay.
She lives in a predominantly white community. I'm pretty sure such language is not new, sadly. Again, this should not be tolerated ever. But how does this make Katie a victim, and why hasn't she mentioned this before?
And you know what?
Also, who else hasn't heard nasty people saying nasty words in their own neighborhood? Like, I go to, like, it's just the people are nasty. So she's like, and I'm not even gonna. I've never said who I voted for. It's nobody's business who I voted for, or what side of what, if I'm blue or red. Nobody's business, because I don't want to know what you voted for. But she's an it irks my nerves, y'all.
I have to continue to lose subscribers because I'm standing up for my son and every single person out there that honestly did not deserve this behavior. So be it.
So, if she's losing subs for standing up against bigotry, does that mean she's gained her subs by being a bigot? I mean, think about it. If people are suddenly dropping her as their favorite content creator...
Kiki, did you just ask me, do I use makeup remover? Wait. Do you remove her? Do you remember my real name? Kiki? Are you... Kiki, give me a hint. Hold on. Y'all don't understand. Did you just change it, or did you already tell me you changed it and I forgot? Because I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Because what's coming into my mind is that you're someone that just changed your name, but I don't want to say it live. So you can DM me or post it here. Hey, Miss Wolfie. Has to make know that the last time the police came with no mask on, so that they will be the next lawsuit. Oh no, she's already filed a complaint against the city. So she hates them already. So don't you know they love to come see her? I mean, she literally said she's got a complaint filed against them because of the mishandling of her whatever. Her case or her something. Her investigation is the word I'm looking for. Even though, in my opinion, they should sue her for slander. In my opinion. I agree, Heather. She's a very sad person. That doesn't excuse her behavior. And has to make known. Nicole says, are you talking about my message? Y'all, I promise, I love y'all, but I get so many messages. I can't even keep up. And I can get an IG, and I've got people in the chat telling me to check messages. I've got to put my phone down now. I can't look at it anymore because I don't even have a co-host up here with me right now to talk. So I got Black Bear's message, and I love y'all. I will get them all, but I'll at least have to wait till Veronica gets here because
she's standing up for the marginalized. Then that would mean that people subbed to her because she wasn't doing this before. So that would mean her calling herself an advocate was in name only, right?
Today was a good day for my family. Today was a good day for my son. I don't have to worry about my son's medical, someone trying to steal services from my child or steal insurance from my child or take away or penalize him for having a pre-existing condition.
Who is stealing her son's health insurance? She has said her son receives Medicaid to some degree due to health conditions. What I find interesting, though, is that the only thing possibly threatening her child's insurance would be her income. She's made the bulk of her income this year, meaning she hasn't had to claim it yet on income tax or disclose it to Medicaid. Judging by Minnesota income eligibility for Medicaid and by what Katie claims.
Hi guys. Lil Red, are you there?
Oh God, I was talking and on mute. I'm sorry, Kiki. I won't say your name on live, but the next time you DM me on IG, and I'm sure we've talked today because I remember, but you don't even know. Just remind me again, because I don't know. I disappoint y'all. I know my memory. There's 140 people in here, so. And I've got people saying I DM'd you, and I can't.
Yeah, it's you don't.
I'm getting
you guys have to
overwhelmed.
understand.
Can y'all hear it? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't
In my opinion,
expect-
her posting about that is very, very insensitive when it hasn't been 2 weeks since someone in YouTube. Oh my God, Nicole! Thank you for saying that. She was on here crying a week and a half ago that she was just talking to someone today, and then she went in the next night, or not before that, no, the next night, and hijacked Unirock's live stream that was supposed to be for the family of that person, that was supposed to be in memoriam and for awareness of that, and now she's using it as sympathy.
I was thinking the exact same thing, and she didn't even.
Everything infuriates me so much with her that didn't even occur to me. And Nurse Kimberly just shared that's the American, I'm assuming, suicide prevention hotline. Anyone from any other country that has a number they want to post in the chat, that's amazing.
Yep.
Apparently, if you haven't been listening, Veronica, she's complaining on Twitter that the police have been aroused several times a day because she told them she was suicidal.
Yeah. Yep. I heard that.
And I knew this morning when I saw that.
Oh, of course. You cannot play. You cannot play with that stuff.
Look, I had Dottie and Shins and Veronica couldn't get up with me for 18 hours, and they said they were calling the hospitals. if Shins hadn't gotten up with my son, then their next step was to call the police. My son did call the police after he talked to Shins, and then he couldn't get up with me. He sent the police out here. I didn't know it until a week after I came off the hospital. The police, it was over a week. And my neighbor said, well, the police came and asked me, and I told them you were in the hospital, but they still went and searched your yard. Hey, Scumps. Hi, Stall.
Hi, Scumps.
Hey, Godless Scummer. I'm so glad you're here. Can I take a bathroom break?
Yes, you can take a bathroom break.
Yay, pants. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I don't have my headphones on. I'm just talking right at my computer. Well, let's see. I listened back a little bit to the live last night, and man, I was being a dork. I was being so stupid. Oh, I don't know when I turned into a 50-year-old dad, but I don't know. It happened at some point, apparently. And I also had a lot of background noise because I was in that tire shop and I was not being considerate. Hi, Catherine with a C. I'm not gonna speak French to you because that's how I got myself sounding like a nerd last night. um, anyway, yeah, I have hardly been on the internet today. So I only know, the major things that have been going on. Um, I'm not gonna say I'm like depressed or anything, but I'm definitely a little bummed today because, I think a lot of other people are feeling the same certain things because of this situation with the beer virus. But my brother and his family are out of town for Thanksgiving, and my mom, I was gonna have a visit with her today, but she got really sick and had to go to the hospital.
Oh no.
So yeah, she just got discharged and is going back to her home, but it's too late for us to visit today. So I've just been kind of lonely, and just a lot of things. I think that everybody's feeling financial hardships and loneliness and just all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I try to keep my head high and my attitude positive. But
Hey, Christoph and Dolly Molly.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't know if I was going to share that, but I thought, what the hell? You guys are my community now, so if I can't share it with you guys, who can I share it with? So
I want to address Nurse Kimberly said. I think it's a form of asking for help, whether she has a plan or to harm or not. There is a small nursing tip. When someone has a plan for harm, get them help. Take it seriously immediately. Absolutely. And,
I agree.
And this is what I'm saying with her tweet. She cannot come back and be mad that people sent the police to her house, because even if someone hates her, they could genuinely be concerned. And, like, I would never want her to hurt herself, ever.
Fuck no.
I think a lot of people question the sincerity of it. Like, is she being flippant with that? I understand. Is she being a little bit loose with her terms? Because if not, if she is, that's effed up. Because, like you
mean about
is she just really like down on herself a little bit, and she's saying that? If that's the case, then that's messed up. But don't get mad when people care about you. When you're complaining that people don't care about you, make up your mind.
Yep.
Or I can fix all your problems for. Like, all of your problems would feel so much better. Get off the internet for a week. Go on vacation. Or just hang out with your husband and kid. Just chill out. Stop talking about people. Stop talking about the court case. Stop taking donations and giving away money.
She says she's going to.
Isn't it an addiction?
What, sweetie?
Is it an addiction, the internet, for her? Or is it just... I mean, it's not about the money when she's on Twitter. It's not. No. And let me go to her Twitters. Let me go to her tweets from this morning.
And I also want to say, too, that I had a friend who tragically was in a very bad spot and said something similar to what KJ said, just because they wanted to see if anybody would care enough to sound an alarm about it, and people didn't take it seriously. And then she sadly followed through because the response was not made her feel unloved.
So no one took it seriously. I get you.
Because she had done things like this before. Because she's bipolar,
and that's sad, because sometimes it's like the boy who cried wolf thing, and people don't believe it. But you always take that kind of thing seriously.
Heck yeah.
Of course. That's why. I mean, I work in an emergency room. I've seen it every day. But she can't get mad. And it's Thanksgiving Day, and she's tweeting that. And thank you to all the healthcare workers and who have been working overtime and under incredible stress to save the lives of millions during this pandemic. So if she's at home and she's fine and her husband's taking care of her, like she says, I understand my concerned people. I'm okay. Please don't call the police and send them to my home. If you don't know me personally, I'm here with my husband, who always makes sure I'm well taken care of and would 100% keep me safe. First off, for a person who had that in their mind, no one's going to stop them if that's their intent. Second of all, you just thanked all the people who are first responders, and then you're saying, it's just like such a mind F. She, in my opinion, allegedly, uses her Twitter to mind screw people. She's reaching out for help, and then she's saying, don't send help. And then she's thanking first responders, but then she's wasting their time. If there's nothing wrong and there's no reason for them to go to her house, she shouldn't have made people feel the need to send them to her house. I don't know. Like, I feel like, well, I mean, if this was a stranger that I didn't know anything about, I would absolutely have called the police myself to check on her this morning. Absolutely. But, I mean, y'all want to watch something funny just to get the, I don't.
Sure.
Yeah, because I know what's going to happen. The next thing that's going to happen is Lil Red's making light of suicide. Or Lil Red's making light of her being depressed. No. I'm making light of her making light of it. Because don't talk about it if you're going to then chastise people who cared about you. Because that's jacked up. Alright, let's watch. I think this is the one. I think. Please, gosh, let it be.
Day when most people who have the long 4-week. And then I saw this video of a squirrel eating fermented pears, and I was like, ooh, this is hilarious. And then I started thinking about, hey, this happened in Minnesota. And then I was like, whoa, we
all know why she really talked about this. We all know why she really did this video. And squirrel! Like, we know Lil Red yells squirrel all the time because my ADHD, which I actually really do have in real life, and don't take Adderall for. Squirrel! Let's listen.
really need to talk about this because this is so ridiculous, and it's also so Minnesota. So, before we get into it, do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Also, subscribe down here if you have not yet subscribed.
I would almost give this video a thumbs up because thank you, because it's hilarious. I'll play it every night. If she thinks she's getting at me like Unirock thought he was getting at me with Whiskey Cheetos, I made a whole ass members only badge with the Whiskey Cheetos logo. So let's make fun of Little Red, and maybe I'll make a drunk squirrel for my 6-month badge.
Yes, girl.
Woo woo! Somebody get that picture for me. It has to be 1 by 1 in dimension. It has to be a 1:1, like whatever that means. 1 inch by 1 inch, and I'll make a new member badge, a drunk squirrel. I would love it.
When I go live or new content loads. All right, you guys. So many of you know I'm from Minnesota. A lot of you guys are always like, where are you from? You sound like you're from Canada. No, I'm actually from Minnesota, which is actually close to Canada. I'm about 8 hours away. But we are as frozen as a tundra. I mean, seriously. A few things you might not...
Wait, she's frozen as a tundra in Minnesota? Really? Is it that cold there? Is it that cold?
It doesn't get like Chicago cold.
I mean, is she talking about right now? Because I was under an impression that it right now wasn't. I mean, whatever. That's here nor there. Why didn't her husband take her off the internet? He had to have seen what she posted. Exactly, Beth. I don't know. Since he's right there protecting her, I don't think he has any say-so there at all. Can't say they don't want the virus there in their house and then they're afraid and then pull this kind of stunt. We go through this every month with a family member, and he really has problems. I get you, Cams. I mean, it's kind of a slap in the face to people who are really in a bad spot or really just lost a family member. But maybe she's that depressed. Then don't shame people for caring about you. Because I think she's trying to make it seem like trolls sent the police to her house. When, believe it or not, there are actually still dedicated subscribers to this woman who don't know what a real person, what she really is like in real life. and care about her. So there are people who probably saw those tweets and freaked out. I think, and honest, I would never, ever. But if I went live or posted a video that said, I don't want to, it's anything like that, I think that all of my moderators would probably call the police on me to check on me. And I would expect that much, because if I get to a point where I ever put that, then I am sure, no, I don't even think I'd ever, well, I know I wouldn't. If I'm going to do it, I would never do that to someone and make them read that. Yeah. But you don't know where someone's head's at. So if I ever put that, people that care about me, I know they're going to, I have people that couldn't get up with me for 24 hours, less than 24 hours, they were calling the hospitals. My son called the police because he knew that someone couldn't get up with me for 18 hours. He called the police to come do a welfare check because he couldn't get to me. He couldn't get in my house. So don't be a shady person. Do better. Let's listen.
Not know, or maybe you do, about Minnesota is that it's really, really cold here, and an average winter you might actually find temperatures lower here than in Alaska, and we're typically the coldest state that's in the continent.
What are we even watching? Like, what is she talking about?
What did that say?
I thought we were watching a squirrel. What happened to the squirrel?
What did that say on the bottom? Katie Joy style?
Where?
Right at the first Minnesota snow picture.
Is this not the squirrel video? I don't know.
Did anybody else see that? What the heck? It wasn't. Was that like your new last name?
Hey guys, it's Katie for people who have the long 4-day life. So of a squirrel eating.
Let's listen about a squirrel because it was funny.
And I was like, ooh, this is hilarious. And then I started thinking about, hey, this happened in Minnesota. And then I was like, whoa, we totally need to talk about this because this is so ridiculous. And it's also so Minnesota. So before we get into it, do me a favor and
She dragged it out so much I got to pause before she even gets started again. Let's listen.
Give this video and turn those notifications on so you know when I go live or new content loads. All right, you guys. So many of you know I'm from Minnesota. A lot of you guys are always like, where are you from? You sound like you're from Canada. No, I'm actually
But no one really cares.
From Minnesota, which is
Can we hear about the squirrel? Yes, Sue. I'm trying to get to there, but she won't. I should have just shared the one in my DM because she... Let's drag on.
Yeah.
Actually close to Canada. I'm about 8 hours away. But we are, as for Minnesota, is that it's really, really
Oh, God. I'll be before the squirrel video, really?
We pay
okay, I thought I missed it.
And finally, we have a lot of drunk animals here. I mean...
There I am. That drunk... You drunk beast, you. You drunk animal. Ain't I cute? Y'all think I'm cute?
Yes, girl.
Yeah, a little fuzzy squirrel. I love this. This is amazeballs to me. I hope this gives me a follower or two on Twitter. Because I hope they go looking for Little Red, the drunk squirrel. I know, Double Mint, you're right. Even though she said it in this video. Let's listen.
Seriously, I don't know what it is with Minnesota.
Canada don't want... I almost said Canada. Canada don't want her, Mama T said.
But every few years, we end up in the news because an animal is getting tipsy on grapes or on pears.
Time out. Is that true? Or did she just run that? Like, every few years, we're in the news because there's a drunk animal. Really? Because people abuse animals around here and get their dogs drunk, but it doesn't always make the news.
That is pretty funny. That squirrel.
Ain't cute little squirrel. I want a drunk squirrel to be my next member badge. If anyone can do that for me. Or I could quit being lazy and do it for myself, but I don't know how to make it the right size. It keeps saying wrong size.
Or on berries on trees. And today's story is no different. So when we're not crying about the Vikings losing, which by the way they totally did last week, we are also laughing. We find ways to laugh, and we laugh maybe when we see videos like today's video. Okay, so here's what happened.
Yes, because it was hilarious. Have we seriously listened to all of this and she still hasn't started the story? I should totally just take the links dropped to me.
So this lady in Invergrove Heights, which is a suburb of the Twin Cities, she has this pet pig who she likes to feed pears. Katie is her name. Great name, Katie. Katie says that she was feeding her pet pig pears and had left some pears outside. Actually, the pig left some pears outside. And those pears were then given to a squirrel. So squirrels are really, really common here. I don't know where you're...
Did the pig get pears soaked in alcohol, or did they just get the alcohol from getting rotten?
Yeah, I don't know. I missed Craft Happy Tammy a while ago, asked if you could put slow mode on the chat.
Yes, ma'am, right now.
Sorry.
How much do you think, Crafty? Okay.
And a couple people were Ace Ventura, and a couple people, thank you for your virtual hugs.
Do what now?
I when I was just saying that I was kind of bummed today for Thanksgiving.
Don't leave, Godless.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Yes, I did. I want to say again, because this is what you're supposed to do on Thanksgiving Day, and I haven't had Thanksgiving Day yet. I am thankful today. I am thankful for my subscribers, my members, especially my subscribers and members, and even my viewers that haven't hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button and a like or dislike, whatever. Either one makes no difference. And especially to my moderators, because they put up with my ass, and every week is something different. And I'm trying to do better for y'all. I love my moderators are the best ever. Love y'all, and I don't say it enough how much I appreciate y'all, but I do. I promise I do. I know where I'd be without y'all. Out there in Never Never Land, getting my ass handed to me. I know. I love y'all. Let's listen.
You're at, but we have squirrels about as much as we have deer. I mean, literally the only things that are living here are squirrels or deer, because nothing else can survive because it's so cold. For instance, when I was in college,
that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. They don't have raccoons in Minnesota, really? Or do they have raccoons?
Nikki knows. She says she's from Minnesota. She said,
do they have raccoons or possums in Minnesota?
I don't know. We got them here.
Well, that's who I'm asking. Like possums, raccoons, nothing can live but a squirrel. What the F? Red squirrels are native to Scotland.
What did she say? Something like that?
She just said nothing lives here except squirrels and deer. Because listen,
because as we have
listen,
deer. I mean, literally the only things that are living here are squirrels or deer. Because
literally, which means actually and honestly.
She just says crap like that. That's why you can't believe a word she says. She just says whatever the heck she thinks is what she wants to say.
What is N0? What is NOK? Is that Nova Scotian? What does NOK mean as far as money? I have a super chat from Barrett for 55 knock. We love you back. I love you more. I don't know. I don't know what. The only thing I can think is like in Nova Scotia.
It wouldn't be Nova Scotia because that's not. It's not.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
That's Canada, so it would be.
Okay. Google it. It's Norwegian.
Okay. So because Norwegian, and then what is it? What's the their type of currency? What's the name for their currency?
Not
starts with a K.
The krone.
Yeah, krona. Yeah. Okay. We learned something new.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna read that. Hold on. It's did I read it all? I've lost the screen. I appreciate y'all. We love you back for 55. What I call it, krone. I'm gonna learn these. I'm gonna learn these money things.
It's krona.
Let's listen.
Nothing else can survive because it's so cold. For instance, when I was in college, there were so many squirrels that crowded the University of Minnesota's campus. I often felt like I was going to be taken out by a squirrel because they would literally walk right up to you and stop in your face and like wait for you. Like they were going to get on and go with you. Like they were going to fight you. Like squirrels here are intense. They don't care. They're like IDGAF. That's how squirrels are. They also don't care about what they eat, and they'll eat anything. Squirrels will notoriously get into bird feeders. They will climb into bird feeders.
That's what they do. That's what's fun about them. They hang from my mama's swing set by their it looks like they're hanging by their tails, to get to her bird feeder. And it's like, you'll sit on my mama's patio, and they'll get so close to you that you're almost scared they have rabies. But they're so cute. My mama just feeds them. She's always feeding the squirrels, bird feed and pecans or whatever. We have raccoons. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Spicy pizza, I love you. Is she going to get to this story? Because somebody shared me the link where I can actually play the story of Drunk Little Red, the squirrel. I saw the drunk pig.
I'm sure the minute you click out of it is when she's going to start talking about it.
Yeah, I agree.
So that a lot of us have to have some pears on her at her house.
Okay.
Here's what happened. The squirrel finds the pears in the cup that she puts out because the pig didn't eat it. And this is the video of what's been going viral.
Do we not know that this is a dig? And I love it. Oh my God, I'm so honored.
Awesome.
This is almost as good as Creepshow put me in her video, because she hates me so bad. But there's my little name right on her little screen. Thank you, Katie. Thanks, Katie. Oh my God, and the squirrel's cute as F. The squirrel's cuter than I am in real life. So, yay, pants. Look at that. It's so cute. Maybe he's just goes belly full of Thanksgiving. I'm gonna pause it because I don't know how long it's been. But is that not the cutest shit you've ever seen in your life? I'm not sure the squirrel's is that what a drunk squirrel look? Why would the pear make the squirrel drunk? Does getting rotten make it ferment, and that therefore will make you drunk? Like you're it's like making alcohol in prison.
No, there had to have been booze, probably. I don't know, but I mean, maybe.
Well, no, I mean, when you ferment that, I mean, that's how they make wine. They ferment.
Yeah.
So maybe is the squirrels eating rotten pears? I don't know, but I love this squirrel.
That you can make booze by just putting some pears outside for a while and letting them rot.
My dad used to take grapes and just put them in a gallon jug or a 5-gallon jug with a bunch of sugar and just let them just sit there forever. I don't know the process. I'm just saying. I know that fermenting means they start smelling. I have a pear tree. Well, I did. I just had my roommate cut it down last year. My ex-roommate.
Brent.
And hey, Yang.
Hi, Yang.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. When certain fruits and vegetables start to ferment, to rot, it does turn into a type of ethanol, and we will get drunk from it.
Okay, yeah.
And the pears and apples are
pears, apples, grapes, certain types of fruits and vegetables, when they rot, start fermenting, they develop byproducts, and one of those byproducts just happens to be a little bit of ethanol, and that's what gets them tipsy.
Okay, this is my second question to you. I'm glad you're here. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I was working.
Oh, that sucks.
I've been working all day.
I wish I was working. So. Okay, my last question to you. Is this not the cutest squirrel? And is this not just an obvious, do you think this is an obvious dig? And, like, yay, pants? Right, really?
Mm-hmm. It's a cute little squirrel.
Lisa, if it's the message about her checking her DMs, she'll check them when she
Oh my gosh. I just addressed I can't. I put my phone down. I can't right now unless it's a dire emergency. I'll have to sort through them because everyone's name's different from here to there and yonder. But I'm just addressing these before I forget. Kano a while ago also said to look at Caroline's something about KJ. I couldn't really read about KJ. I don't know, but Kano. Caroline in the chat? No, I think she did something. Kano, can you say it again and be a little more specific? I think I didn't quite understand it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit play. Yeah, go for it. I just wanted to people. And I slowed the chat down to 60 seconds. Word. The reading Caroline did on KJ. I'm gonna mute it. I don't want y'all to hear the music because I don't know if it's okay. Here.
Someone wanted me to say something.
Why do you want to hear him say that? Are you gonna record it and make some next?
It's Darth Vader.
Oh, okay. They want you to say something.
You're a traitor and member of the Rebel Alliance.
He does, yeah. Apple Charlotte, you're funny.
Surrender to the dark side.
Surrender.
Oh,
wait, Luke.
Tarot card
I am your.
reading.
Wait. Is that the same movie as Luke? I am your father,
Yes.
or something.
Yes.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah. That's funny to me. Hey, just chat. Hey, girl. Hey. Would you like to come in and talk for a minute while we listen to this? While we watch Drunk Little Red?
Good night, Marion.
I'm gonna send It's Just Chat I just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Laced, but I don't think it was. It was just fermented. She says it's fermented pear, but anyways, he looked like he was chilling. And she was said that she was so concerned. So she was interviewed on Fox 9, which is our local Fox affiliate. And she says that she was so concerned all night that she could barely sleep. But the next morning, she named this guy Little Red, which I think is hilarious. Like a little tiny squirrel named Little Red.
Imagine that. I love it. Oh my God. I wish I could send this bitch a PayPal that named this squirrel Little Red because I get a whole video about me. Yay. Pants.
Is eating the pear. He's getting wasted. Then he goes and passes out. He comes back the next day. He's completely hungover and he just eats more food that she gives him. So this isn't the first time. This is not the first time we have had drunk animals or drunk wildlife in our state. Back in 2018, Minnesota went viral again for the first time for drunk birds. Because in Gilbert, Minnesota, back in 2018, birds were literally so wasted, they were like flying into cars. No joke. So the Gilbert Police Department actually had to
Sometimes they actually just fly into cars.
I thought
that happens.
Only squirrels and deer survived in Minnesota.
Well, exactly. Like, whatever.
I think that you can count.
There's a squirrel that my mom has, and her name's Katie.
No.
Yes, her name's Katie, and she gets drunk on fermented pears. She's cute as hell. No, that's a lie.
I think you can pretty much count on if KJ ever says literally, she really means I'm about to tell you a lie.
Or an absolute opposite of literally. Let me get the subject off Katie for just a second. This is a video I saw today, and oh my God, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it, and I was like, "This is bullshit." And then it happened, and I was like, "What?"
What are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm gonna play it in just a second. I want to get right to the spot.
Mama love you.
Give me one second.
I love you.
Okay, I'm going to... This is... I mean, there was 40 seconds of Mama talking to this baby before this happens. But she's like, oh, you're a happy baby. You're a happy baby. I love you. I love you. Listen to this chat.
I love you.
That's
Mama
a pretty
love
baby.
you. I love you. Oh, did you say I love you?
Did you hear her?
I love you.
She said I love you.
Oh,
what a sweet.
that is so cute.
Oh my God, what a baby. That's a pretty baby too. Now where were we at? Augie's live. I hope y'all like my thumbnail. I'm gonna go back to EKC's
Claims
video
to
that
run
we
through
were
without a crystal ball. LLC.
watching before we got rudely interrupted by that drunken squirrel.
I just gotta say, Erin is a hot mama. She is gorgeous.
Also, I love her voice. Also, I love her. Everything
Good
about
night.
her I love. Let's listen.
She may lose her son's
Hello?
Medicaid or Minnesota Care, as it's called.
Wait, what? Hey, chat.
Hello? Am I all alone?
Hey, you can't hear us?
Oh, that was sorry. That was me. I muted myself.
Yeah,
I muted my computer.
I was like,
hey, Veronica, lay off the fermented pears, okay?
Oh man, I'm telling you.
You see me, Hoot?
I can see your avatar.
Okay, we can see you. We can hear you.
Oh, because Veronica was saying, "Am I all alone?"
Yeah, no, that was my bad. I moved my computer and I must have hit the mute.
No, if only I could sing like her.
I have a question just for the people in the meet. We're not on a delay, right?
There's a little bit of a delay between us and the back to YouTube.
It's not as much as the actual chat. Okay, gotcha. Let's watch this video.
This is also a state program, not a federal one, so not sure how Trump threatened Minnesota Care. Again, though, if this was really her concern, then why isn't she pushing for universal health care like on the reg? The only other time she mentioned her son's health coverage was when she tried to play victim for her husband losing his job, blaming the job loss on the telecommunications company he worked for not wanting to pay such high medical bills.
You know, the telecommunications company that I got accused of doxing, you know, CenturyLink, and the CEO whose name I don't even know, but she said that 45 times in live streams that day, and then told Unirock or Unirock Wide or whatever, they conspired to say that Little Red doxed her employer, her husband's employer, when she literally did lives and said this kind of shit, while naming the CEO of CenturyLink and saying that he gets the raises, but her husband hadn't had one in 4 years. How would I know that? How would we know that her husband hadn't had a raise in 4 years? Had she not told him?
Even though the insurance company pays the bills and the telecommunications company just pays the yearly premiums.
I have been fearing for my life for the last 9 months because of COVID. It is so out of control right now because people don't take it seriously and they deny science because our freaking commander-in-chief acts like it's no big deal and it's like the flu and it's not.
Didn't
Can
she
somebody slap this woman, please?
Didn't she do that though at the beginning? Let's see.
Yeah, she looks so...
It's not 10 times more deadly when more people die from the flu. Now she's going after whatever. Cuddy.
Afraid for her life every time she went out for Botox, lip injections, makeup, to dine out, shopping, etc. I digress though. Look, I'm not faulting her for any of these outings. People still had to live life through this shit. But don't sit here and cry about fearing for your life, especially after she herself posted that COVID was like the flu, and even stated she believes she and her family already had COVID early this year, and even went as far as to say she believes...
I love it, Casey. Marie from Montreal for $6.99. I don't know what it's called, but Canadian. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your $6.99. I love you. And that was me making like you know, if you saw Creep Show's video. If you haven't, then we got to have a come to Jesus meeting because you should have watched it by now. And I might make y'all watch it if y'all haven't watched it yet.
They may have caught it from being near a Hmong community while at the hospital, because all Asians in the U.S. must be carrying COVID, right? I mean, that kind of sounds like something Trump would have said.
For education, my son's ability to go to school was a threat.
So was mine.
We have heard hateful comments. He has been called the R word. He has been called terrible things in the last 4 years. Things that nobody said to us before this. I don't care if you are a politician, because I've never seen a politician act like this before. And
though such names are inexcusable, it's better than people throwing rocks at her kid, though, right? And does she think...
That's a lot, too. Hey, Wildflower Gypsy. Hey, Sprite. I'm seeing the new names. Hey, Aunt Lissy. Welcome, everybody in the chat. Let's listen. Yes, she wants to climb peeps through rocks at her kids. She did. That was a few weeks ago.
Good night, Sherry.
Who's leaving?
Sherry, good night.
Night, Sherry. Prayers to your
night,
hubby.
Sherry.
I hope he gets to come home tomorrow.
Yes.
hope everything works. It's going to be just fine.
It's amazing. Like, he's walking around and shit after a 6-hour surgery.
It's so cool.
Damn. And Red?
Yes?
I want to head off. They're going to be bringing over chow here any minute. So.
Yay. Okay. Well.
Chowder.
Chow.
Thank you for stopping in. I hope you had a. I'm sorry you had a sucky Thanksgiving, but you've been on my mind.
All good.
Talk to you tomorrow.
I appreciate that. Yep, I'll be here. I'll still be in the side chat. I'll just be lurking.
Oh, okay. You be a lurker.
We know you're not going far, Yank. Ha 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 ha.
Y'all are hilarious.
Anyway, you girls have a good night. And everybody in the side chat. I'll be
They like to pick on Yank and tell him he has a crush on me because, girls like to pick.
Yep, I did it. I started it. Enjoy.
I think that no one is going to discriminate against her child now that
I hope he gets a good chow, a good thing. I mean, I hope he don't get a sucky ass bologna or some prison food.
No. It's all good stuff. It's turkey, stuffing, taters, cranberry sauce, everything.
Oh yeah,
it's a full spread.
Okay,
oh,
I
hell,
thought
I
you left already. I'm glad that you were there.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
To new president-elect. I think it's an important fact to remember that Trump didn't cause or create ableism, racism, sexism, or homophobia. These things all existed before Trump and sadly will continue to exist after Trump. What Trump did was normalize such views for those who harbored such hatred and made them comfortable enough to expose their views. I'm not defending Trump, mind you. I just want to be sure that blame is also applied to those who made their views known.
I don't care if you are mad at me because I somehow am standing up for my son and saying, listen, you know what? It's not okay for you to use the R word. It's not okay for you to say, literally someone said to me, if your child needs special education, they shouldn't even go to school because it's too expensive.
Okay, what did you just say? Literally means what? Wait, what?
Well, I think that somebody did say something similar in one of our chats, but I don't know.
See, that's us being honest. I didn't see it, but if that happened,
well, I think Aaron puts it up in a minute, but I don't know, as I've seen this video. But she just, come on, woman, like, who's she talking to? Who is she addressing?
How does I'm seeing in the chat, Kier wants to come in, and then also, how long has her son been in school? I'm seeing that he just started kindergarten last year.
He's 8, I think.
My kids haven't been in school since right before spring break. So, I mean, cry me a river.
I've DM'd Kier. I'm working on it. I just have to. I don't want to end up with 6 here again, and you know what happens. Let's listen. Hey, Colleen, again.
That was a neighbor that said that to her, and it was about a year or more ago from what I remember. It was right around the same time that she lied about her pride flag being vandalized, or at least it was about that time that she spoke about this incident. And from what I recall, the neighbor did not say her son shouldn't go to school if he has special needs. The neighbor said that he should instead attend a school for those with special needs, albeit this may not be much better of a statement by her neighbor, but it's still different than what she is claiming presently.
When you have someone in the highest position of our government telling people that people that are less than them don't matter, it sends a terrible message. For 4 years, everyone who did not fit into the category of that person was under attack. So I just want to stand up as a mother of a child with a disability and say, thank you, America. Thank you for caring about my son. Thank you for caring about children with disabilities.
I see Todd in the chat, and since he got dragged the other night, I'm gonna send him a link. I don't know where to send it. Where do you want it, Todd? I haven't talked to you about this privately at all, so this is why. Puny Cook. Paste. Send. I don't know what he's talking about in chat. That's why I don't want him to feel ignored.
That's the post she made on the screen. I'm just seeing this.
What are you talking about? Would you rewind my stream?
No, I might be behind.
Oh, she made a.
Yeah. I guess I must have hit a button.
Yeah,
wow.
Can you believe that shit? I sent you to Punycock DM a thing, Todd. But I don't see his. Before he comes in here hot, don't come in hot, because it got handled last night. And it was all bullshit. So people in the stream that were saying it must have been Todd.
Oy. Here we go.
Oh wait, I think he might be talking about something different. His mom had a really hyper squirrel. I think it abuses Adderall.
He's singing because I said "Cry Me a River." He's singing, "Cry Me a River." Veronica.
I didn't see him in the chat until he said "see ya."
Cry me
so he was gonna leave, but he ain't even got a headset. What happened to the headphones I gave you, Todd? What'd you do with them?
Crying a river over you.
What'd you do with the headphones? Earbuds. As a matter of fact, did you eat good today, Todd? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I was going to say, why didn't you come here today? But it's Thanksgiving, so I'll let him have a pass.
What's happening right now?
Hey, Donna. This bull. She's their son. My ADD brother has no interference during Trump's reign. Nothing. Exactly. Yeah, let's listen.
Thank you for caring about women and children and men of color. Thank you for caring about the LGBTQ+. Thank you.
I can't stand.
The couple times she did mention politics, she mispronounced Ruth Bader Ginsburg's name and claimed Keith Ellison was sworn into Congress as the first Muslim by placing his hand on the Torah. For 4 years, she didn't seem to care about Trump, his policies, his lack of science knowledge, or his threat to health insurance. But now that she needs to improve her image, she's suddenly the spokesperson for all minorities and was somehow equally victimized by Trump for the past 4 years as a heterosexual, suburban, white woman with means to care for her child with special needs. So take her scolding, America, because you all deserve it for the hell she had to endure. It's like social media started questioning Katie on her actions, delusion, and lies against other creators, and in response, Katie said, "But I had to fear my son being harmed through insurance laws."
Goodness.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Racist we still have in the country since the election was so close, and this is causing me to lose subs. Though maybe not technically lying, it's also not what she gives a shit about, in my opinion.
Man, sister.
Them. I mean, I don't understand how he can sit there and say, "I won't tell them."
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pull my meat over and quit sharing. Oopsie. Stop presenting. I'm gonna share. I was waiting for. I thought Tom was coming in. Kier, you asked to come in. I'm sending you a link to Twitter. And let's go back to YouTube. There's more stuff I saw today that was amazeballs. TD Talks. She doesn't like watching herself, but you can get over it. No, I mean, if you really don't want me to share it, I won't, but love you, mean it. We just got a letter. Why people stop watching? What she said. I can't remember which one I saw. This one.
Part 2. I promise to keep my mouth closed a little more.
And I'm not losing subs. Trust me.
She's not losing subs. Trust her. Trust her, literally.
I'm not losing subs nonstop for this nonsense. I have not had a negative...
Literally, y'all. Literally. She has... Look at her face right now. She is literally... she's being literally. Literally.
Literally.
Literally. That means super honest, right? Is that what that means?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Hold up. I'm sharing. What the heck? Trying to find my live stream.
Cry me a river.
Did y'all like my llama drama turkey?
Yes, ma'am.
My llama drama turkey?
What?
Thumbnail. The thumbnail.
Oh,
Someone
yes.
said someone asked me, was it I don't even remember what they said.
Veronica, we can't sing that anymore because I believe someone took offense to it when I sung it and they left. So
When you sang what?
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
When you sang what?
When I said
Cry Me
when we said cry me a river, so let's just not sing it anymore.
What's offensive about it though?
I don't know. Let's just
Could you
let's just
DM
not
me
sing it.
because I'm offended? I don't need to get it. Let's.
Let's
I love this impeccable Paul so much that I don't even want to hit
He's
play.
like, "Rrrr."
That drunk squirrel pissed her off. Let's listen.
Negative sub day in months. Actually, I'm gaining subs every single day. Every day I am gaining subscribers. Every day my platform is growing.
Lies, lies,
Lies.
lies.
So, here's what I have to say. I'm not losing subs. I might lose some people that tune out for a day or they unsubscribe, but
or they subscribed because they were bots and then they got unsubscribed because they haven't been there for 6 months because they subscribed because you showed some Amber Portwood videos and they didn't know what hitting the subscribe button meant, like me. Let's listen.
for the one person that I lose, 10 more people subscribe. So I'm not losing subs. Every day new people are finding me. And I'm not going to feel intimidated by any of you guys that I can't be who I want to be, because I am who I am, and that's why people come onto this channel.
I am what
Actually,
I
it
am.
shows her sub count has tanked. She lost 1,000, then seemed to gain 1,000.
If T Detox is still in the stream, someone's asking when is this Katie video from. I think this T Detox video is from today or yesterday. Oh no, it's not. It's from it's from yesterday. But when Katie made this video, I'm not sure. But
Gobble, gobble, nut.
T's in the chat if y'all want to ask her. Comic Nut.
I
hope he got his belly full. I hope Comic Nut's got his belly so full.
After feeding everybody else, I wonder if he's ate. Yeah.
I'm gonna share him a link if he wants it.
I was just telling my baby sister today how hot Comic Nut is.
Don't talk about my husband like that. What are you? You're stepping over boundaries.
He's got a real wife.
Nope, you're crossing boundaries that only his wife allows me to cross. Okay. She knows about me.
He's got a real wife.
Yeah.
And he's Red's internet husband.
But she knows
and if
about
I didn't
me,
love Red so much, I would probably fight her for him.
She knows about
really
me, and
hot.
she's okay with me. So get in line, motherfucker.
Yeah. Behind me.
Yeah, there's
I
a
love
list
you
of
too
people,
much to
you
try
ain't
to sneak
like-
up on your mans, but he is hot.
Yeah, he's got pretty.
Oh God, yeah.
Let's listen. Get off my
Back
hand.
and lost 1,000. I don't know. It's all kind of messed
Whoa.
up. But she's lost.
That was a joke in case anyone's about to run from the chat.
Yeah.
And go to say Lil Rob and tweet. Just call somebody a B. Awkwardly Awesome needs a forever name. He's a great voice. He does.
I am.
We love him here.
I am a bitch, so I do not take.
Well, that's what I call my friends. So, like, if they don't
exactly.
know me, my best friend, that's her nickname, B.
When I made my little thing, you noticed she called you a bitch at the end.
Who?
The TikTok thing of what KJ, of what,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And she said it with enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I I love it. It just sends people to my channel. Just send them here in groves. I've gained 100 subs since yesterday. Thanks, KJ. But let me not get off that credit to her because I think it's because of Creep Show. And thank you, Creep Show. You're amazing balls, Shannon. Love you. And also the trolls.
I don't think anyone gets under.
You're not invisible, Cindy.
I don't think.
We can hear you.
I don't think that anyone gets under Katie's skin quite like you get under Katie's skin.
You know what? Let me take this screen off. You know what, Kier? Steve once said that to me about Unirock. He said, I have triggered this man for this many months, but I've never seen anybody trigger him like you. I don't know what it is about me. Yes, I do. They try to make fun of me.
Special talent.
No, they're not going to make fun of me harder than I can make fun of myself. Did you see me ticking at the beginning of this video when I didn't know I was on camera? I know I'm a whole ass joke.
Exactly.
It's funny to me. Like, you're not going to make me feel bad about myself by making fun of me. The only thing that bothers me, people, and they're learning. So if she thinks a drunken squirrel is going to bother me, that's going to be my next member badge. I promise, a drunken squirrel. Because I think that's.
I mean, could she have picked a cuter animal?
Could she have picked a cuter me? Like, oh my gosh. Like, he was prettier than me, and I think I'm pretty.
You are beautiful.
Oh, stop. I was just being funny, but seriously. These people that think they're making fun of me and hurting me, no.
Well, see, that would flip Katie out.
I realize I don't have a thick enough skin for this because there's the trolls trying to break apart me with other creators does get to me. However, them picking on me, myself, and my looks or my tick or my anything about my own self, that makes me laugh too because I laugh with you before you about that. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
Right.
I've seen the only person I've seen trigger anywhere near you is A2D. I love him too. Why do I trigger these two so bad?
I don't know, but it's hilarious to
I know
watch.
why. I'll guess. Because my subscribers and my mods and my viewers are so freaking awesome that even when I only had 50 subscribers, they knew that these subscribers were awesome and it was going to grow, and they knew this channel was going to grow, and it was intimidating to them, in my opinion.
I told Katie you trigger her so bad because she knows that you are everything she's not. You're real, you're beautiful, you're kind, and she can't stand it.
I know.
And then I told her maybe if she would pretend to be like you for a little while.
We tell her these things.
Oh yeah, I got screenshots. That's when I got deleted from her, blocked from her Twitter. Yep.
Oh, she didn't respond. Imagine that. Did you get screenshots?
Oh no, she never responds. Oh yeah, I sent them to you.
Could you send them again because I didn't see them?
Yeah.
Mr. Nut, you have to come back. People want to see your face.
It was when she doxed you when you were in the hospital, but I was so pissed off about what she said above the PayPal or whatever. I didn't even notice she doxed you.
Oh my God.
Because I was too busy reading what she said. I was pissed.
I've got to let Cash is whining at me. I'll be right back.
So how was your day, Chat?
My day was actually good. You said chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I'm like chat, and I'm like, huh.
No.
It was.
I can't even see that.
No, it was actually good. I just stayed here. I didn't even get dressed today. we slept here. So it's me, my husband, and I have 3 kids. We just hung out around the house. And that, I mean, just a normal day, because it is Thanksgiving, of course. You know, we had to emotionally deal with things, people not here, not because of COVID, just not here. But it was really good. We had a lot of fun. I annoyed the hell out of my husband this morning for a good 3 hours. That was funny. Hi, Monica. Monica says hi to. Yeah, it's on my
Hi.
live stream.
Hi, Monica. What's up, Shorty?
How was your day?
Veronica, I didn't even realize you were still there, girl. You were so quiet.
Well, yeah, I am. I'm in and out.
Yeah.
Kier, the first time you came on stream, who was it I kept telling you sounded like?
I don't remember.
Was it Carissa?
Maybe.
You sound
I
so
could
much
see
like
that.
you sound so much like Carissa exposed to me.
Yeah, I could see
But
that.
I don't think that's who I kept saying that night. But who knows?
I like Carissa. She's cool.
Me and her are in communications because we have these trolls that are going back and forth from me to her, and they're also going to Charlotte, and they're trying their best. So we shared.
Oh, Flower Pot tried it with Carissa, but someone said that.
So today I got another name. I'm not going to share it in case she shows up here, but all of my mods know the name. They're looking for it. Nasty things said to her that should have like you should never say to anyone. Like, how dare you, you nasty hoe, for saying that to Carissa or any other human ever. And what Krista showed me was emails. They weren't on live stream, but then I heard people saying it was actually said in live streams. I don't know if that's true.
And there was a video, and that was that you don't wish that on anyone. Like, that was just mean. You don't wish that on anybody.
And me and Krista don't know each other well. Like, we had a little falling out before like a year ago, before I ever thought about having a YouTube, where I watched somebody's video about her, and I won't know my damn business. And I made a comment, and then she commented back, and it opened a dialogue. And I apologized to her because my comment was wrong. Like, because I'll apologize when I make mistakes. Hey, Jane White. Hey, Bootsy Burton.
You sure do.
Hell yeah! I feel like that's what I do every day. Kate Crusader, woo.
And when you apologize, you actually mean it.
And wholeheartedly and sincerely. But now me and Carissa are in communications. We have an open dialogue, and which we always have. Whatever. Like I'll send her $5 super chat on her birthday a few months ago. Like I've never had an issue with Carissa, but I think she's friends with Charlotte, and
yeah.
So we try to, like, Miss Charlotte, when she gets off her chat, if someone was trolling there, she'll DM me and say, such and such is the name that just trolled me. And I'll say, thank you. And such and such is trolling me. Like, we've got to stick together because
right.
That's
Absolutely.
What's going on right now.
Yeah, the night that the Flower Pot started all that shit, someone said that they were in Chris's chat, so I DM'd her immediately and told her, and come to find out they were trying to get her
to go in on private Discord. Yes.
Right. Her and Shin.
Not my friend Shin's. The real Shin.
No,
like
Shin.
Shin's
Yeah, the real Shin.
But I think maybe the Flower Pot's a dumbass, like, that thought that it was my friend Shin's. Because
that would make more sense, because I could not figure out why they were trying to get Shin in there.
It's just a dumb troll. It's just a dumb troll, and we're not going to let them spit this community up.
Absolutely not.
There's one thing that I'm noticing
they
more.
Actually buy memberships to me, Charlotte, and Carissa. The trolls,
oh my God, you want to talk about dumb?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, chat, and I will give you the floor in just a second. But the trolls buy memberships.
Oh my God.
To me and who the other person they're trolling, and it's like, really, you're gonna spend your money? They're still membered to me. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you for your $3.
Oh, how stupid.
So, go ahead, chat. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No. I probably got squirrel right now. Like, brain fart. Oh, I was just gonna say that I noticed, like, when you're talking about, like, trolls and stuff, like, that word coming from KJ was driving me crazy.
What word?
Well, the word trolls, because when I,
because everyone that
started,
disagree with her is a troll.
no,
Oh yeah.
when I started, looking at other creators, these are people. Like, y'all are people. I'm a person. We're not trolls. This is our thoughts. This is how we feel. Now, I do see actual trolling happen. I mean, I do know she gets trolled. I believe her 100%.
Absolutely, we all do.
Yeah, and I see it. And I also, when it was something, hey Jane, it was something you had said. I can't remember what you said, but it just made me think, like, even in the comment, like, if I say something, one person may take it differently, and then it just becomes this big thing. And the usual me would want to say, no, hey, that's not what I meant, but I can't do that every single time. It'll suck the energy out of me.
Oh, that's what I have to. Do you see why I've got the energy sucked out of me? Till I've deflated to 115 pounds. Like, I've literally apologized every day for months. And a lot of it's my fault. A lot of it. But I have done a lot of apologizing to trolls. I have. I've apologized to trolls that DM me that or comment on my videos that they commented on my stream and I didn't respond to them. But I'd never seen that name before. And it's actually a YouTube comment, so it's a name that I should know if they responded so hard, if they were commenting so hard. So it's such a hard, it's not as easy as it looks. And this started as fun for me. I still want it to be fun for me. That's why last night Veronica said there's been a few times that Lil Red almost quit. It's because it starts to get not fun to a point. But now I feel like these people who are here every night are like family to me. But I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here if someone gets offended and leaves. I'm still gonna be here. You're not running me off at this point because I love it here. But I'm gonna quit apologizing to trolls.
I've always said you're nicer.
And I just happen to know Bootsy Burton from previous chats. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, wow. Can you figure out who the trolls are by bank info? I don't have anyone's bank info and I don't want it. I usually go to their profile and see how old their
good night, Apple.
How old their channel is, because if you're in here commenting, you have a YouTube channel. So like Jane White, or Aunt Lissy, or Miss Cassandra, or Apple Charlotte. If I go to your YouTube, it shows me a channel. Whether you've ever posted a video or not, you have a channel, because YouTube expects when you sign up for YouTube that you're going to post even personal, private videos for your family or whatever. So
who's making all that racket?
I don't know, but it does tell how old it is. And Flower Pot was made October 29th. The one that Carissa emailed me today, a nasty German lady, was 5 days old. So we ain't gonna keep falling for it, y'all. Did anyone try to come in while I was taking my break? I dropped a link to Todd. I know he can't come in because of a mic issue.
I don't think so.
I dropped a link to Comment Nut if he wants to come in. I did talk to Karma earlier. They're having to postpone her Thanksgiving till tomorrow, but she's been on a roof putting up Christmas lights all day, and she's going to try to be here the next couple days, but she can't be here tonight. We love her though. And let's listen. I'll try to catch up in chat.
And all she's done is, I want to tell you a secret. By posting that video yesterday.
She's never had a secret in her life. She
can't hold water.
She can't hold a secret. She can't hold water. Right, exactly. Like when she was supposed to be on a TV show about internet people, she couldn't hold it in long enough that it got tanked the next week. All right, let's listen.
What you've done is actually turn my biggest critics and adversaries into people that are actually defending me.
Wrong.
Because people that hate me are so outraged by what you...
Oh, do y'all know what?
Whatever.
Do y'all know what this video is about? I just realized. This is her response to me and EKC, Aaron's police report video. This is her direct response. She's talking to me right now.
Yep.
Because people that hate her are literally going to her. Of course, because I made people mad because they didn't watch the video and listen to what I was saying, maybe. But I just realized she was talking to me here. Let's listen. She's looking right at me with her dead black eyes.
You've done by re-victimizing a victim, that I have been flooded with messages from people who literally hate me, telling...
I was actually in the hospital when she posted this.
So this entire video, I think, is about Little Red, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
48 minutes long. And this was 2 weeks. Someone in my comments asked how long ago. This was from 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to shut up now because that was my recommendation.
I don't like you, but this is bullshit.
I don't like you either.
Oh, she says that her mission has been to take down my channel for months. And
I'm sorry, I'm chiming in again, but no, she's never said that. Not ever. She has never wanted to take Katie's channel down, like cancel her. That's not her mission at all. So.
Wait, if your mission is to take down someone's channel, you are actually violating terms of service on YouTube.
Wait. Can we clip the scene where she said, y'all, if y'all don't report her, I will, and Todd's in the chat saying, thank y'all for reporting Lil Red. Please, y'all, report Lil Red. And my live stream got monitored while I was in it and set to 18 and over because I was cussing so much, because I was so mad that she was having people mass flag me. But she gets away with this. She gets away with this shit.
You are not allowed to use YouTube to take someone down.
It's not our mission.
So I don't care if you don't like me, if you think I've made mistakes. Like, I get it. Like, I make mistakes. Oh, she's blocked on everything, honey.
I sure am.
But she has 800...
I'm blocked 7 ways to Sunday, honey. Look at that impeccable pause you're fixing to see. Impeccable
Love
pause. You can see it probably now. It depends on where you're looking. If you're watching, there it goes. That pause.
It's like she's talking to herself. Like, no, you cannot. No, you're not supposed to try to take.
Literally talking to me, and I don't know what day she put. I literally, since that's her favorite word, may have been in surgery when she posted this video. She's a piece of shit.
100,000 sock accounts. I'm sure she's watching right now.
I don't have any sock. Wait, what platform is this? Instagram? Oh, yes, I do. I have a lot. You know why? Because every time I try to go watch a live, I got booted. So, yes, I've got like 7 Gmail accounts. I ain't gonna lie about it.
If you had hundreds of thousands, you would have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like,
right. Well, I have a bunch of Gmail. I've got 2 y'all know to email me at, and then I've got like every time I go into her or Uni stream, I tell y'all I'm there and what name I'm under. So I have several Gmail accounts because she keeps blocking me unnecessarily. So yes, it's not 100,000, and on Twitter I have none. I don't even have my backup account anymore because of poof, be gone all of a sudden after she sends me that email. Both of my Twitters got locked. Imagine that hypocrisy. Let's listen.
No.
There are so many channels right now that are supporting me, and none of them are supporting you. The ones that are supporting you are bottom feeders.
Oh, okay. We see
Wow.
how you think now,
You hate
Katie.
the Duggars, but if you found out that Jim Bob was sexually abusing a child, I'd handle it with class. I'd feel bad for him if I found out that was true. I have empathy. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you have none.
I'm not here to, like...
Does she know what the word empathy means? Seriously.
No. Nope.
That's a question. And yes, my sock accounts that are in my chat, my mods, my subs, or my socks. Shh. Let's keep it secrets, Miss Cassandra. I get accused of being so many ridiculous. I've been accused of being, Kate, what is that? Oh my God. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite. That's not a hatter. It's my favorite. Katie is a liar on Twitter. If y'all don't sub to that account, you should be ashamed of yourself. I think she's on a 7-day hold right now because of her mouth. But I'm fixing to... Hold on. Katie is a liar. I love this account. And I'm fixing to drop her link. It looks open to me. I know the other day I got a message saying I got the Twitter cuffs. Y'all go subscribe to this Twitter or follow this Twitter account because she's a hilarity. Love her. Love her. She's hilarious. And also, if you are following her, you'll see other stuff. If you follow all of her tweets, you'll see all of the other accounts and tweets that she follows and comments in, and you will be such a fan.
Be anyone's... I'm never going to be your best friend all the time.
Never ever be your best friend.
I am
Hey, Absinthe.
a polarizing person.
Welcome, Absinthe. Who is supporting her? Nobody. Hey, Hafsas Roji. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Why do we hate this lady? I forget. Then you, too much. Cape Crusader. Google is your best friend. Is all I know to tell you. Cindy D. It was so funny. We went to the bridal suite and she wore a lady's t-shirt the rest of the time. I'm gonna hit play because I'm getting into other people's private conversations because I don't tell people to stay on topic here. Let's listen.
Right? Like, you either love me or you hate me.
Hey.
But I feel like my subscribers who love me, they know that they don't always have to agree with me, and we can...
I don't think they know that they can disagree with her.
Because that's not an option.
I think they may think they can disagree with her, but when they disagree with her, they end up over here, watching her videos from here. Because they disagree with her, thinking, oh, well, I've been a subscriber for so long, I can disagree. And then you do, and then you get blocked. Anyone have anything to say before hit play?
I'm ready to throw my Christmas tree out the door. Other than that, no.
Oh, gosh. Who are you talking to, Matt Bear? We hate you, too. I love you. Just kidding. Let's listen.
Still be friends. Because I appreciate when people have differing opinions. I love to hear things from people. I love to learn from other people.
No,
so,
you don't.
Like,
And if you've been here from the beginning with Katie Joy, you know that is a complete lie. The only reason why you don't see it now is because she doesn't comment in her chats like she used to, or read them out loud. That's the reason why you don't see it now. But trust me, everything gets deleted she doesn't like. Trust me on that, please.
Just trust her. I promise y'all can trust her. Hey, Amy Austin. If you disagree with her, she deletes your comment. Absolutely. Hey, Sylvia Ray. Hey. I am late to the party. I ate like a pig and took a nap. I tried to take naps today. I think I took one this morning at like 7. But that should still be sleeping in time. So it shouldn't count as a nap. Let me see. Did I miss anyone else? We're just having fun. We're just having fun watching videos. Hey, D. Connor. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Absinthe. Happy Thanksgiving. I love this channel so good. There's 102 people. 182 people in here just shitting to shoot tonight. Shoot.
Hit the thumbs up.
If someone wants you to read their message, they have to tag you so you don't have to read all messages. So it's red. Yes, Maybird. Thank you for reminding. If you do the @ symbol,
there you go.
Little red, y'all, it will make my name for me, not for you. It will make from my side. I'll see it highlighted in red, and it will try to draw more attention. If I still miss it, then I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Let's listen.
No, you could be looking at your phone or the video.
Yeah.
I get a story wrong. Like, I did a story on the Buzzbees, and my subscribers were like, you got that so wrong. And I didn't delete any of those comments. Because, you know what? They said, I don't agree with you, Katie. I think you're making a big deal out of this. Okay. You know what? Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. Maybe I was just in one of those moods that day, and I saw something I didn't need to see, and I made a story out of it, and maybe it just wasn't worth having a video about. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't get this kind of feedback from you guys, I wouldn't know how to make my channel better. And that's how I make my channel better, is I listen to you.
She don't give 2 F's about making her channel better.
No, she sure doesn't.
In my opinion.
She picks and chooses what she wants to leave up. They didn't say anything like to delete.
Are we ready? I'm gonna hit play. Let's listen.
You guys tell me. You tell me what you like and what you don't like.
I honestly get sick of hearing you guys.
That's how I've made improvements. We've talked about all of the new additions I've made to the channel, and you have shared with me what you've liked and what you haven't liked, and I've scaled back the things that you don't like, and I've added the things that you do like. So, if you are here for the content, that's why I hope you're here. And then I also hope that you know I'm not a news channel. I've never claimed to be a news channel. My channel is listed as entertainment.
It is now.
That's a GD lie.
Yes, it is.
I know on TV nowadays you can say the GD word on regular TV and get away with it, but my heart, I try not to say that word. That is a freaking lie.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like saying that you are an investigative journalist.
She has absolutely said she's a reporter. I'm a reporter. That's why Sweet Pea account, and I've had some people question me thinking I was serious. My biography or whatever it's called on the Sweet Pea account says I'm a reporter. That's a joke. That's making fun of her because she is not a reporter, but she claims to be. And even, can somebody clip me? Can I be a Unirot for a second? Does anyone have the video where, I'm sure Reddit does, but whatever. There's a video where she does a Friday night with Todd or a Saturday night with Todd. And he says, well, you don't, call yourself, a journalist. He uses the word like she does. A journalist, do you? And she said, well, yeah. And he rolls his eyes so hard, I got a headache for him.
What
that
in the
was
heck
so funny.
is all that noise?
Who is doing that?
Jingle bells.
Is it me?
She's throwing her Christmas tree up.
Oh, I'm a mute her for her. She's probably walked away.
Here, I'll mute me.
No. She's got kids, y'all.
That's okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
No, it's the noise
I didn't even
getting
notice
out
it until
Christmas
you said,
stuff.
"What is that noise?" I didn't notice it, but
my bad.
There's always noise here, but I muted her.
I'm just looking out mostly for the chat because.
I heard her say she's an investigative journalist. Yeah, she was investigating Tati's daddy to see why he doesn't have a birth certificate that she could get a hold of. Let's listen.
In the past, that you were a reporter and then a journalist and now a commentary channel. So you've even denied being a T channel.
And a drama
But
channel.
it's literally across your intro and on your YouTube. It says T.
And it's also a place to talk, have fun, and have commentary. It's no different than if you were watching The View or
it's a lot different.
Williams, or Oprah Winfrey or
oh my
The Talk,
God.
Or
do you see how she puts herself up there on that pedestal? Because she's nowhere near like them. She's kind of like TMZ or, you know, Maury Povich or, you know, I get it.
Jada Pickett's Red Table Talk. You know, it's my opinions on trending topics and things that matter to me. And I also will admit when I'm wrong.
No,
I will say if I
that's
F up.
a lie. That's a lie. That's the wrong answer. Did she just lie? I will admit when I'm wrong.
Of course she did.
No way. Is this still the same video? Yes, she's still talking. She's still talking to Lil Red, y'all.
I love how she brought up Oprah Winfrey, who actually was a journalist. She actually went to school for journalism.
I wanted to get a little bit of creep shows stuff tonight, and we've already went past. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, because I want to. Even though that I know most of y'all saying, I see some new names. I want to play creep shows video because I'm fangirling.
And that was so awesome.
I'm going to hit play while I go pull that up. And I hope Creepshow... I love her. I love her.
I'm not going to get so big that I lose who I am and I stop caring about you guys. I'm not Wendy Williams. I'm totally not. I mean, I'm just saying, like, but there are people that like Wendy Williams. She's actually kind of mean. But that's the other thing is people are like, you're being so mean.
She's actually kind of mean, but whatever.
Do you guys realize, do you need a, do you ever get that stuff in your hair? I had this shaved. I shaved this all out and I'm still growing it out. It's a work in progress. Okay, anyways.
She also denied ever shaving the side of her head to someone on Twitter. I saw that. I know. I'm not lying. We're done with you, KJ. And anyone in the chat that wants to see the rest of this video, this is awesome and perfect. Please go subscribe to, give me a second. I'm going to bring up her whole ass channel. Because I'm a fan. Her name is T Detox. And I'm about to drop it in the chat. Go subscribe. Look at all these videos. No.
Drama channels.
Oopsie. Look at all these videos. Go watch them. They're amazeballs. All of them. And I do want to watch Creepshow's video where she totally destroyed, annihilated
a corporation that doesn't have any thoughts or feelings because it's a corporation is scared to tell little old me that they want my video down. Katie, is that what you're trying to say? Are you telling me that your YouTube partner manager, a man whose job includes telling people how to optimize their channel and promote more videos of cats riding Roombas in the algorithm, are you telling me that is too shy to tell me himself what he thought, and so he's using you as a voice piece? Because that doesn't track with every other time I have talked actions that Katie...
Okay. I'm not a professional YouTuber yet, y'all. I'm still just little Red, that drunk squirrel. That little drunk whiskey Cheeto squirrel. Hey, CC. Welcome back. I love Creepshow, and I paid to watch this video early, and I'm glad I did. And I didn't play it last night because I don't like playing videos as soon as they're dropped. But she's got 350,000 subscribers, I think. I don't think she's going to care if I play this video now. Hey, beautiful boy. Danica Jed. I thought she claimed her hair fell out due to stress. Yeah, it's my fault. Hashtag Lil Red's fault. Everything's Lil Red's fault. Let's listen.
Joy Paulson, the woman who runs the Without a Crystal Ball YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok's accounts, has made, and I discussed my own personal experiences with her, which included her tweeting me nonstop for months on end, trying to get my attention to collab and talk to her and about her, and trying to use me for my platform. I mentioned in that video that her engagement on her YouTube channel doesn't make a lick of sense, and how I have a theory.
Wait, time out. Do y'all remember in the chat when Unirot kept saying, it was Chesh. There's no proof. He with his very uncomfortable laugh. And it wasn't Katie spamming her because Shannon / Creepshow had the good sense and the class about herself not to say, because she had no idea who Katie was. She just knew without a crystal ball. So she never confirmed or denied. So Unirock blamed Chesh. Of course he did.
And called you an idiot.
And called me an idiot. And it's Steve's fault. It's Steve's and Laura's fault. And this is awesome. She shouts me out, shares my tweets. I love her. Thank you. And I believe she is making my sub count grow from this, and I appreciate it. And she knew that would happen. I mean, we happen to have something in common. Katie's coming after us both. The thing I don't get is I've got less than 2,000 subscribers. So why is Katie coming at me? She's been coming at me since I had...
at you when you had 60.
No, literally, she struck a video that I made when I had 15 subscribers. 15 subscribers, and she's striking a video that I have 15 subscribers and have to pay a lawyer to counter strike a video. And I got it back. And we had a party. We had a pizza party. Yay, pants. Let's listen.
That at least some of her numbers are paid for. I did fail to mention how her video views tend to jump from under 10,000 views to over 30,000 hours after upload in a way that defies logic and most all YouTubers would see as non-legitimate, which again led me to believe that some of her platform is indeed paid for. I made that video using clips that Katie herself put up, things that she has stated, and in the 2 weeks that have come to pass, multiple things have happened. But one thing was clear. I was very wrong. Because I titled the video "Without a Crystal Ball is the Worst," I genuinely didn't think that she could get any worse than where she was already at, but somehow, some way, in the span of 2 weeks, she managed to. I don't know how she did it, but Homegirl really made herself look like a
Homegirl really did it. I love Creepshow art. I think it's awesome. She showed you Outlaw Red more than once, too. KJ must be pissed. I bet she is mad as a mother fudge.
A way that I didn't think was possible for her to do. So I'm sorry. That is truly my bad. Next time, I will try to set my expectations lower than dirt. I mean, I should have probably already done that, especially since we are talking about Katie Joy Paulson, a woman whose lawyer is on YouTube responding to comments about her like this. What if someone says he's a professional crook to their 100K Twitter followers, asking for a friend? And what if somebody calls him a career criminal, also asking for a friend? And her attorney, the man who she is...
Wait, time out. Did I miss... Who is CJB... her lawyer? Someone want to speak up? Is that her in real life lawyer in Minnesota?
That's not her lawyer's name, because
I know her lawyer's
Emily
name. I've had her lawyer's name for 8 months. Someone sent that to me when she came after Sherelle. Someone said, "Don't open a DM from Aaron Hall," or whatever his name is. But
yeah, that sounds right.
His last name's Hall. He's a whole ass joke too, in my opinion. Hashtag.
For a friend. And what if somebody calls him a career criminal, also asking for a friend? And her attorney, the man who she is paying for legal counsel, this brilliant mind, on a video where he talks about defamation, responds with calling someone a professional crook.
Oh yeah, right there, Aaron Hall, attorney. Calling someone a professional crook sounds like defamation. Well, you're a professional lawyer for a reason. Go take care of Katie defaming people, I guess.
And she's not a comedian, although she thinks she is.
She wishes she was. I think I'm more funny than she is, and I don't think I'm funny a bit in the world.
My doorknob is funnier than she is.
Jesus Louises. Let's listen.
Sounds like defamation.
You're like really pretty. Thank you. So you agree? What? You think you're really pretty?
And you know what, Aaron Hall, attorney here on YouTube? You're right. You, sir, get a little Scooby snack for that brilliant deduction. When we are dealing with people like this, I truly should have expected lower, and I mean it. I'm sorry I didn't. In the time that has elapsed since I last spoke about Katie Joy Paulson, which, mind you, has simply been 2 weeks, a lot of things have happened. Like a lot of things. So many things that when I list them off...
If there's seizure... we are not doing trigger warnings for this video because, there's nothing triggering about it. If you have seizures, you should be very careful about being on the internet at all. I'm sorry.
You are going to be sincerely confused as to how she managed to do all of these things in such a short amount of time. And frankly, I still don't know how she did it. Katie is like a magician, only instead of making rabbits disappear, she makes brain cells disappear. Katie put out an apology the same day as my video, which was clearly made the night before my video came out. The same night when she said this on live stream.
If Creepshow is in the audience, I just want to tell her to stop talking about me. I did not. I saw her comment in there, and if that's really her that's in the show, like, I need her. She needs to stop defaming me. She needs to stop saying I stalked her. I never stalked her.
Look at his face. Let me back up just a second.
I saw her comment in there, and if that's really her that's in the show, like, I need her. She needs to stop defaming me. She needs to stop saying I stalked her.
Oh, look at Uni Rock.
Looky.
Hold on 1 second. Give me 2 seconds.
Suzanne Tickemeyer, she's live right now talking about suicide threats, how we deal with them.
I love Suzanne.
Yeah.
I really do.
And she keeps her videos short and sweet and to the point.
Yeah, I'm fixing to send her a link. Right now, boo.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have messaged her from this new account. She may not be following me at all. There she is. I found her. I'm following her. I don't know if she's following me back. No.
Oh, the video is no longer up. Maybe she had technical difficulties.
Suzanne, could you follow Little Red Y'all 00 on Twitter so I can send you a link, boo?
Wait, is she going? She was trying to go. I think she's going live. Is that what you said, Veronica?
Well, yeah, like 6 minutes ago was the notification, but it already says that this video has been removed by the uploader, so I don't know.
She literally goes live for like 2 minutes. Hold on, I'm fixing to send her a link as soon as I get to my Gmail on my phone. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Do any of you guys watch any of the like creepy photos channels and
I sent you a link to Facebook, Suzanne.
like paranormal videos stuff? Like, do you watch any of those?
I have.
Like, do you know Slapped Ham, that channel?
No.
Oh, well, the guy, he says, "How you doing? This is Callum, and this is Slapped Ham."
If you have I know games are trigger warning, but if you're watching YouTube and you have seizures or a trigger warning, you should like. I can't do a trigger warning for everything I may post. Like, that's not even possible.
I have seizures, and I can tell you from my personal experience, most people who do not have seizures don't even notice the things that will trigger a seizure.
I get that, but you can't, but also at the same time, you can't put a warning up for everything, right?
Well, no, plus by the time anybody mentioned it, it would be too late.
It was over. All right, so I'm going to hit play.
I never stalked her. Sending her 2 emails is not stalking her. And if she continues to do this and like be a part of this, like just stop it, Creepshow. I've never made a video about you. Stop talking about me. And she's literally in the chat calling me a goober. Or get out of this chat right now. You're being a bully. You are nothing but a bully. I have never stalked you. Leave me alone. I will get my lawyer to get you in this lawsuit. Leave me alone, Creepshow. I'm done.
In her video, she stated that despite the fact that she is an adult in her 40s and swears that she has a brain,
I don't want to pause Creepshow's video, and I don't think she was ever strike me, but I will pause it.
The way she acted over being called a goober.
I love how she does that. I love how she does show your face. Show your face. Like, she's such a bossy bia.
No, she's thinks a bully.
Nikki May, thank you. I know it does affect people, but I cannot do a trigger warning for every single thing that I like. I mean, someone may have been triggered by the post about suicide I posted earlier. I can't do that for every single thing. So I just don't want that to become an issue, because I feel like this channel is held at a higher standard than a lot of people. Like, everything I do wrong gets put under a magnifying glass. So I don't want a trigger warning constantly. I love you. No,
not only that, I guarantee you didn't even realize that it would trigger seizures.
No, I know. I absolutely do know it can trigger seizures. But if a game or YouTube or the internet can trigger seizures, and you're watching videos, then maybe you should expect to be triggered. I can't do that for every time. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just let that comment go. And there's a trigger warning, but I don't want it to be expected to me to put it in the description. Trigger warning, you might have a seizure if you watch this video, because out of 3 hours, we've played 10 minutes of a video. And I know that Tammy has just been my awesome mod that she is, because I love her. She also gave me tips that the hospital didn't even give me when I left. So these people are looking. Crazy Christy, what's up, OG?
Hi, Crazy Christy.
These people are just looking out for me. I get that, but I can't. You can't trigger one. I just feel like in this day and time, everything's a trigger warning. Like Katie Joy's whole ass Twitter is a trigger warning. And now she's mad that people called the police to check on her, when she literally begged for people to check on her.
She ought to be grateful anyone cared enough the way she treats people. I mean, I don't want her to kill herself.
I don't want her to hurt herself at all. She's got a kid to raise. But I felt she was
in my
full
opinion,
of shit. I thought it was bullshit.
Exactly. Me too.
I think she is, and I think it's especially effed up since someone in Unirock's community died 2 weeks ago, and she was on her stream crying that I was just talking to him today. Like, shut up.
Even though she took over the entire stream that was supposed to be for him.
She hijacked the stream that was pretty much in memorandum of him. And
didn't even acknowledge the fact that that's
No, she's a piece of shit.
No, it was all about Katie, of course.
Katie. Jan. Wait, what is it? Is it
Marsha?
Marsha.
She should not be held responsible for her actions, and that anyone who had any negative opinions on her based on the things that she has said and done have simply been radicalized by trolls. Never mind the fact that she is critical of people in her own videos, going so far as to misrepresent parties in a way to hurt them and their businesses. She really said that people out here doing the same to me, Katie? Nah, it's different, because I said so. She also stated that any videos that had been shared, like the ones of her calling a child victim of abuse a brat, or the multiple ones of her attacking her own fans, including an autistic woman who stated she was being negatively triggered by the sounds of Katie eating.
I'm having a single M&M that bothers you. See you, Carolyn. God forbid.
Were clearly edited and not real, even though more videos then came out showing even more of her actions and showing literally all the context around them. In that video, which, reminder, was supposed to be an apology to the
I'll pause. I know I went long, but I'm hoping and praying that Creepshow is super sweet with me and doesn't strike me for going over 30 seconds. I don't know. I love her.
I don't think she would. She doesn't strike me as that type of person.
Call for all the videos as trigger warnings. By the way, with KJ, I yell at my phone. Family like. Me too, Kimberly. I find myself yelling at my phone quite often. Suzanne!
Hello, Suzanne.
Hi.
Hey, lady.
Let me do full screen so we can see your beautiful face. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Happy Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving.
What did you do today for Thanksgiving?
Just cooked a ham, ate a ham, ate lots of pie.
I've got some lemon meringue in my fridge waiting for me. But I had a sucky Thanksgiving dinner.
What happened?
No, well, I mean, because my Thanksgiving's tomorrow with my brother, and my kids had theirs with their significant others and their dad today. So this year's kind of tight on the wallet, so I didn't cook. So me and my mom went to a buffet. Instead of going to Golden Corral like we should have, like I wanted to, we went to like a little mom and pop's buffet, and it sucked butt cheeks.
Oh my god.
I would have, like, they got $13.86 of my money, and I was so mad.
Well, last year I went to the Langosta Surf and Yacht Club for lunch. This year I didn't do that. We stayed home and cooked. We're just too afraid of COVID.
I don't.
And we've got 50 trillions green that are on their that are not masking. We have so many visitors right now.
Have you been watching? Have you been watching the stream? Like, are you caught up to what we're watching? I think the video we're watching now is her directly responding. No, we're watching Creepshow Art's video.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I saw that.
Have
earlier.
you seen it? Isn't it amazing?
It is amazing. I just tried to do a live, but I couldn't get enough bandwidth here to do that because I wanted to talk about the whole stupid suicide thing where she's saying, "Please don't call the cops on me."
And then she gets mad when they call the cops. But I mean, make up your mind. Do you want people to feel bad for you or not?
Well, see, that's the thing. Speaking from a mental health perspective, you always have to take suicide threats seriously.
Absolutely.
There's no other way around it.
That's what we were saying today. Yep.
You have to, because it's a risk. But you know her, she just wants attention. Obviously, this was not as serious, the stuff she said.
Yeah. She literally all up on Twitter. I'm not tweeting anymore for the whole weekend. I'm so sad. I understand how such and such is suicidal, and then she's thumping her finger at people for caring about her. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Like, that's what you asked for. You got it.
That's just such a disgusting thing to do.
And hey, all by camera. Hey.
Hey. People who are genuinely suicidal, it just throws more and more doubt and problems on the.
And I don't even want to say that she's not, because then my channel will get attacked for saying that. But don't ask for help, reach out for help, and then get mad that you got help.
Right.
Because maybe she's feeling that way. I don't know. I don't know her like that. But don't get mad.
We all have moments of that.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody goes through moments where they.
Well, I've never had a moment where I legitimately thought that. Because here's why. I would not do that. I could, like, I'm such, and y'all know me, I'm so worried about what other people think that I could never do that to my mom, my brother, my dad.
There's that.
But I mean, that I'm not saying it's selfish. I'm just saying that that's just how my mind. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I have definitely felt that way on a few separate occasions. I felt that
way and thought the moment has fluttered my mind. Not seriously, but in a way where, when I was married, I'll say, for example, before I got divorced, I used to lay down and go to sleep at night, and I would pray. This is the honest to God truth. I would pray some nights that I didn't wake up tomorrow, because I was too pussy and scared to hurt myself. I would never kill myself, but I was so freaking miserable in my life and in my marriage that I would say a prayer to not wake up. How messed up is that?
That's terrible.
It is terrible, because I would never have hurt myself, ever, because it would have killed my mama, it would kill my daddy, it would have killed my brothers and my kids. But
it would have hurt them just as much if you had a heart attack in your sleep.
I know, but I used to literally go to sleep and say a prayer, because I pray every night, to just let me not wake up this tomorrow. Just let me not wake up. But I would never post it on public platform and then scold people that cared about me.
Neither would I.
Like, seriously? They cared about you, so shame on them. Give me a freaking break.
And like I said, anybody that's... And if you're a mandatory reporter of any type, you double have to say it. You double have to,
right. Do you know how many people?
Exactly.
Like, okay, she's making it seem like it's probably trolls, maybe, that called the police? I don't think so. I think it was people that actually care about her that called the police. I think it was actual subscribers. Even though those subscribers are people who don't have other platforms, and they're probably scared off of her Twitter, and are scared at this point to even comment. I think
even if it was people who hate her, what does it matter? They cared enough to try to make sure she didn't kill herself.
Right.
Like, I don't get her logic
talk about
there.
all the death threats and things she gets, and I've yet to see a legitimate one. Just
me
like,
either, Suzanne.
I mean, she is just
nobody wishes her that kind of bad.
She just is a whole ass hashtag joke. I just can't even stand that the fact that she tries to use her platform to manipulate and mind fuck people. And I'll say the F word.
Got it.
I don't care if this whole ass video gets demonetized. She is mind fucking people. Every time she does something like that.
It's pure manipulation.
She's enjoying it. That's what's so sick about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She gets some kind of sick emotional payoff on all of this. All of us.
It's nasty. It's gross. I want to play the rest of this video. I've already went 2 hours, which I said I won't. But I love Shannon, and we're gonna watch it. Let's listen.
The community at large. She also stated that she is no longer responding to the trolls and responding to criticism, with the hopes that she could now foster friendship with the people she had threatened to sue literally that same day. People like me, Angelica Oles, Dustin Daly, Emily D. Baker, Truth Sleuth, Nick Snyder, Tipster, Augie RC, and many, many, many more. Because really, Katie's name should be Sue, because she's so Sue happy. But like most things that Katie does, it did not go over well, which is to be expected when you're over the age of 5, telling people that you should not be held responsible for your actions simply because you don't want to be. Like, I don't know how she thought that was going to go, but alright, if I go to court, can I just say, I don't want to be here? Will they let me off? Is that how it works? I don't know the law. But she affirmed in that video that she was no longer going to speak about these situations involving her criticism or talk about the trolls. And like most things she said, that turned out to be untrue. So untrue, in fact, that she managed to go less than a day before turning around and trying to claim that absolutely everything that I said in my video was a lie.
I didn't look at the timestamp, so I'm going to start at 15:51. I'm going to stop every 30 seconds. That would be 01, 11, 16. So I'm going to stop again at 16.
01, 11, 16.
16.
And tried, keyword tried, to make an exposed video on me. Now I know I said keyword back there, and I'm being intensely careful with my wording in this video, because in all honesty, I can only really say an attempt was in fact made with that video. Was it good? Absolutely not. Was it successful?
Absolutely
no.
not.
But did she keep it up for an hour before turning off the comments and then deleting it altogether because so many people criticized her rightfully? Yeah, she did. I mean, in the video, she tried to go as far as to say that I fabricated her saying that a child abuse victim was being bratty, and in order to disprove what I had said, this Megamind showed a video of her saying what I said she said in the same context. So essentially, she stated, I didn't do this thing, then showed a video of her doing said thing, and crossed her arms triumphantly without realizing that she made herself look worse. Like she just didn't understand what had happened there and what she had said, and I don't know. It was genuinely shocking. Let me remind you, she makes her living making critical videos on people. She makes videos going over how other people's actions are ridiculous, and yet she made this masterpiece.
I went way past. I don't know how the timestamp works once I have it sped up, but yay, Creepshow. Has she said my name yet? Not yet. Wait for it. Little Radio is coming up.
And I can't. For that alone, I will give Katie this little gold star sticker. Because was it good? No. She tried her best. Bless her heart. Directly after that, I don't want to call it a video because it sincerely wasn't. It wasn't video form, yes. But still, after Katie made that thing on iMovie and uploaded it, then privated it, and then took it down, she ended up making a second apology. One where she once again stated she would no longer be responding to criticism and she would no longer be live streaming because the sheer frantic energy she was exuding was causing power outages in her area. And once again, that was proven to be false within 24 hours. Now, all of that was good.
That just made me cough because that's the first I've heard, and I've watched this video twice. Did she say she had power outages in her area? Seriously?
That's what I was about to ask. I didn't know if she was joking, but she sounded like she was serious. So I think she might have actually said that.
I'm gonna rewind.
Well,
Let's rewind.
Fun. The initial reaction and then took it down. She ended up making a second apology, one where she once again stated she would no longer be responding to criticism and she would no longer be live streaming because the sheer frantic energy she was exuding was causing power outages in her area. And once again, that was proven to be false within 24 hours. Now, all of that was good and fun. The initial reaction after the video was hilarious to me. Katie making videos where she says something that is clearly false and contradictory without realizing it, that's normal. That's Gucci. I've seen her do that 1,000,001 times.
That's Gucci. I love when someone says that's Gucci. We've said suicide and other stuff because of Kej's post. Yes, Craft Happy, thank you. There's plenty of numbers, suicide hotline numbers in this chat. I love my moderators. They are so super, even overly kind. I love you all. This just proves how much my moderators are amazing people. And I'm so lucky to have them all.
It's what happened after that was actually worrying. For those of you who don't know, on November 14th, I was made aware that my personal private information, aka my docs, had been shared by Katie in a Discord server of one of her friends here on YouTube. I was then informed that the information was promptly deleted, she was then removed from the Discord, and I was shared screenshots that showed the direct aftermath, in which Katie stated it had been an accident, then later went on defending the reasoning as to why it wasn't a big deal. She really said, whoops, didn't mean to, then went on to justify why it was alright to do so. Her justification also included that she wanted the person to use the information to make their own videos about me, which shows that the sharing was in fact malicious, but we aren't there yet. Now, as someone who works outside of YouTube, I have a regular job and a family and people I care about, this was a big deal to me. I live in a country where
she has real people in her real life, like her and Todd don't, apparently, allegedly, in my opinion.
swatting is a massive problem, and I live with people I love, and I personally would never want to put them in harm's way simply because they are associated with me. For the next couple of days, I was receiving numerous messages from people, some threatening, some supportive, telling me what had been shared, addressing me with information that had not been made public, and it genuinely freaked me out. My inboxes on every single platform, Instagram, Twitter, even my email, were full, and it was more than a bit alarming. Was it surprising though? Absolutely not, because this is something that Katie has done before to other people. In one example, Katie had joined a Facebook group that was meant to rehome children. This was done in the midst of the Micah Stafford situation, so it's fair to assume.
Hey Shelby, welcome. I'm glad I figured out the truth, however late in the game, and you guys are here to tell the truth. She literally had me mind effed. Yes, she mind fucks people. That's what she does. Like, I'm not. There's not even a shortcut for that word. I don't care if this video gets demonetized for saying mind fucked. She mind fucked a lot of people. But you're welcome here, and thank you for being here.
Red, I never would have guessed that you'd be the one to get the video demonetized when I'm in here. I've done really good. I have not said the F word not one time.
Yeah, well, please don't, because they'll let once or twice slide. They won't let Kiara slide.
Yeah.
You missed Shin's name being seen to show she was... Who told Shin? Shin who, though? What are you saying? Give me a timestamp, Cassandra.
That she was trying to get further information regarding to where that child was and how rehoming worked. Katie had joined that Facebook group and was later kicked out of the group, probably when they realized that she wasn't there to open her doors to a child in need, as the group was intending it to be for. She later opined on Twitter how people in charge of the group were predators looking to sexually abuse kids, and then went further to release the full name and information of the woman who was running the page, stating that she was, quote, selling kids to strangers online, and that it was akin, I guess, to trafficking. Did she have proof of this literal crime she was accusing a Facebook group of? No, because surely, if she had done, she wouldn't have tweeted about it, and she would have submitted a tip to the FBI and got in contact with them. The same way I and countless others have when we stumble upon something as disgusting as this. But despite not sending the tip in, despite not doing any of that, she did post to her thousands of Twitter followers with the intent for them to go and harass this woman who was only guilty of trying to give kids good homes. She thought that was okay. Never mind the fact that also, in a similar time frame, she posted—
Oh God, I think I missed that Shins, my girl Shins, is the one that told Creepshow that she got doxxed. I think I heard that already. Yay, Shins. It was when she talked about her dogs. Yes, Shins told me that she's the one that put that out there. Thank you, ma'ams. That's my... She knows. Well, I mean, I talk to Shins every day. We know. We love hers.
Posted the docs of James and Micah Saffer onto Twitter while they were dealing with a massive wave of hate from the internet. Never mind the fact that that directly put them, Micah and James, and their family, which includes young children, into immediate danger. Never mind the time that she posted also about a court hearing and didn't blur out someone's full legal name, something that was not public online, therefore doxing one of the parties involved, either out of malice or just sheer stupidity. Like I said in my first video, Katie has a habit of taking things way too far and doing things that other YouTubers simply would not do. And I have never seen someone dox this many people this much. And for her to say it's all an accident, it's an accident when it happens once. It's an accident maybe when it happens twice. But for you to dox people this much, for you to simply miss my full legal name, to miss my personal private information, that does not make sense. Through Katie's actions with her sharing my docs to get people to make their own videos on me, videos that already exist online that do that already, her trying to make her own exposed videos to prove I was outright lying about her, and her going off on Twitter, it was clear to me that all she wanted to do, her life's journey, her goal at the present moment, was to make me take down my videos in any way possible. She wanted to make me feel unsafe and unsure, and tried to get me to delete the video so she would no longer target me. But seeing as the video stayed up, and I was steadfast in that, even if you were going to dox me, even if you were going to threaten me, she realized her actions were clearly not working, so she opted to change up her tactics. 3 days after sharing my
Okay, I forgot I was muted. I heard some ding ding dings. Hold on. Y'all talking meat because I've got some.
Okay, I see.
What?
Go ahead.
Y'all go ahead. I've got to step away for just a second because my phone. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead, Chastity.
No, I'm yawning. Seriously, go.
Yeah, that's what I think, in my opinion, this whole suicide thing is. It's her changing up her tactics because nothing else has worked. Yeah, that's what I think.
Worked
I could be
for
wrong.
what?
I hope I'm wrong.
Nothing else has worked for what? What do you think?
With her trying to get people to back off of her. She doesn't want people coming at her anymore. And every other way that she's tried, the things that normally work aren't working.
The only thing that is going to work is the thing that she keeps saying she's going to do, but doesn't do, which is to just go away for a few days. Or just be quiet for a minute, you know? She says she's gonna
be gone.
And every single thing that... I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Suzanne.
I'm sorry.
No, what did you say?
I just said, she said she's going to go 4 days and she's already back, you know. Said she wasn't going to respond to anything on Twitter or anything.
Exactly.
She's already.
Yeah.
So the true test of insanity has been flunked as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Absolutely.
And Caster's with me. He's being
And everything that she does, every new tactic, as you say, Kier, that she tries, it has the complete opposite effect.
Oh yeah.
It just gives
Absolutely.
everybody one more thing to talk about.
Absolutely. I'm back
sure.
when y'all ready for me to hit.
Y'all ready for this?
Also, can everyone in the chat, whether you're on IG, Facebook, or Twitter, could y'all go share this link and say we're watching Creep Show? Shout out me. Because we got 168 in here. I think my top is 291. I want to see how many we can get in here now. Because it's Thanksgiving. Let's be thankful.
Absolutely.
Woo, woo. Let's listen.
My docs, Katie Joy Paulson decided she was going to email me and other content creators who had recently made videos about her. The other content creators involved include Angelica Oles and Lil Red. Now, I already gave out these emails to Truth Sleuth here on YouTube as well as Hipster because they were making videos about this subject. So if you want to know everything that Katie stated in those emails to me, I will link those videos down below. They go over it thoroughly and both are great creators. But she decided she was going to send me an email and try to make it appear that YouTube, YouTube themselves, wanted me to take down my video on her because they decided...
Did she just say both are great creators? Did she just call me a great creator?
She sure did.
Fangirling.
The great creator.
Wait, first off, I was already fangirling, but let's listen.
Now, I already gave out these emails to Truth Sleuth here on YouTube as well as Tipster because they were making videos about this subject. So if you want to know everything that Katie stated in those emails to me, I will link those videos down below. They go over it thoroughly and both are great creators. But she decided she was going to send me an email and try to make it appear...
Truth Sleuth and Tipster. I agree. They are amazing creators. I love them.
That YouTube themselves wanted me to take down my video on her because they decided that despite manually reviewing the video and putting ads on the video after they decided it was worthy of it, that these videos were clearly not okay for them to have on their sites. Katie writes, "Hi Shannon, good afternoon." Which I just have to say, it was 10:30 a.m. when I got this email, which, if you don't know, is morning. I mean, both when she wrote the email and when I received it, it was not the afternoon. The petty bitch in me just wanted to state that outright because I thought it was funny. Have I mentioned I have a dumb sense of humor and I'm mature to be...
I love the petty bitch in her so much.
Right.
That's like my spirit animal. The petty bitch in Creepshow art.
be around because I truly am. Anyway, back to the email. I am working with my YouTube manager to try and resolve this issue that is occurring between us, and he asked me to reach out to you privately. She later
This looks so much like my emails, but I've been asked not to share mine yet. But this looks so much like, they're not the same exactly, but she did tell me, in my best words, she said, if you choose to publish my emails, that shows your intent to continue to harass me. Shut up. Shut up. Like I'm harassing you. I was in the hospital dying, and you were stalking and making false allegations against me.
The email goes on to say this. Because my YouTube manager is now involved, please do not take this email and post it publicly.
Uh-oh. I think she posted it publicly.
Oopsie.
And maybe shared it around a little bit because I got it. And this is not a good look for you.
I am told that working privately is what YouTube wants us to do, to end this back and forth. If you post this email publicly, this will then become evidence to YouTube that you were not willing to engage privately to settle this back and forth. It will show a pattern of harassment by you against me. As I ask you to not speak about me, I have no intention of publicly saying anything more about you. I am copying my manager to this email.
She literally told me, this is what she said to me. If you don't say my name again, I will not respond to you. Ever. Okay, well, that makes no sense. If I don't say your name, you have nothing to respond to. So, are you trying to trick me? Because I'm smarter than your average drunk squirrel. I promise. I promise. Let's listen.
So he has evidence of me trying to reach out to settle this dispute. Now, there's a lot of things wrong with these statements. And straight up, there is plenty of content on this website made on the entirety of these emails by other creators who are smarter than me, going over the ins and outs in detail. But I want to focus on her trying to state that YouTube themselves wants us to work things out. That YouTube, the godlike holy entity that lives in Silicon Valley, YouTube apparently is now invested in the situation, and they're stepping in, because that is simply not factual. And Katie is lying. First off, if YouTube wanted my video off the platform, it would be off the platform. YouTube has no issue yeeting content that any creator makes at their own leisure, which we have seen them do time and time again. There are plenty of creators who have stories about their videos getting wrongfully taken down because YouTube determined wrongfully that they are simply not okay. And this video, the one that's still up on my channel, the one that's green carded, the one that was manually reviewed, it is not one of them, Katie. Second off, I am sure if there were any issue with my video, that if YouTube had a problem with me, YouTube would have demonetized it, as well as contacted me themselves, telling me they were taking it down. It seems weird to me that YouTube manually reviewed the video, approved it, decided it was A-okay, only to have gone to a third party to tell them.
Oh, I probably should have stopped a minute and a half ago, right? I hope Shannon doesn't strike me. I'm sorry.
It's all right, girl.
I fostered for 2 years, then I had stopped because every animal I fostered are now still with me. I couldn't let them go. I just now volunteered there. I feel you. That's exactly what happened to me, Crazy Christy. I want to scroll back up for just a second.
So how many people did get that email from her?
I bet her, Claire Murphy, I bet her attorney is completely bald by now. And he will be like Kyle's lawyer and be asking to be dismissed from the case, in my opinion. Because she's not going to shut up. She's just going to continue. I don't know how it works. Like, does he remain her counsel for a case that's happening in Washington State? Because if she has to have two attorneys, I guarantee the one in Minnesota is gonna quit.
To tell me they actually don't like it. It truly feels like a middle school situation. Like when I was too shy to tell a guy I liked him, so I asked my friend to tell him for me. Like, Shannon doesn't want to tell you, but she likes you. Are you telling me that this billion-dollar corporation that doesn't have any thoughts or feelings because it's a corporation is scared to tell little old me that they want my video down, Katie? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you telling me that your YouTube partner manager, a man whose job includes telling people how to optimize their channel and promote more videos of cats riding Rumbas in the algorithm, are you telling me that that man, he was too shy to tell me himself what he thought, and so he's using you as a voice piece? Because that doesn't track with every other time I have talked to Team YouTube on Twitter or any other YouTube representative in the past. That doesn't track.
Ding, 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 ding. That doesn't work. Like, nope. YouTube, shut up, Katie.
All. However, let's be real. To lie like this, to come up with a harebrained Roadrunner, Tom and Jerry-esque scheme like this, it takes creativity.
Roadrunner, y'all. Hey, butterfly kisses.
And that is something that we have seen Katie lacks. So part of this has to come from somewhere truthful. Part of this has to be bred out of some reality. That line of thinking led me to looking up YouTube's actual policy regarding defamation and content regarding that, which in the email is what she was accusing me of. So YouTube's policy on defamation states this: we take into account local legal considerations in our defamation blocking process, and in some cases, we require a court order. For us to be able to process a defamation blocking request, the claim needs to be specific and strongly supported. For example, it needs to be explained why you believe the statements are untrue and how it damages your reputation. Because we are not in a position to adjudicate the truthfulness of postings, we do not remove video postings due to allegations of defamation. Let me say that again for the people.
For the people in the back. Because we are not in a position to adjudicate the truthfulness of postings, we do not remove video postings due to allegations of defamation. Consistent with Section of the Communications Act, we recommend that you pursue any claims you may have directly against the person who posted the content. If you choose to pursue legal action against the content creator, note that we may be prepared to comply with any order requiring the content creator remove the posting in question.
In the back. Because we are not in a position to adjudicate truthfulness of postings, we do not remove video postings due to the allegations of defamation. Consistent with Section 230C of the Communications Decency Act, we recommend that you pursue any claims that you may have directly with the person who posted the content. If you choose to
Therefore, Katie Joy felt it necessary to email me, Creepshow, and Angelica Oles, and say, you two demanded that we all work together and make up and be kumbaya. Let's do this. Let's listen.
Pursue legal action against the content creator, note that we may be prepared to comply with any order requiring the content creator to remove the posting in question. Alternatively, you may wish to contact the uploader. For those of you who don't speak YouTube terms of service or needlessly vague legal jargon, YouTube right here is saying we don't take down videos on the grounds of defamation because we can't decide as a platform what is and is not defamation. We don't go over that. And if you want to take
this is a fact.
Video down, your best bet is to contact the person who posted the video themselves. Anything sounds a court order is probably not going to get the video taken down. That's on you, person who wants the video taken down. So at most, what happened, giving Katie all of the benefits of all of the doubts, is that Katie contacted her YouTube partner manager, who again is a man who is not paid enough to deal with this, whose entire job it is to say, hey buddy, let's optimize your uploads and hope you hit that algorithm. She came to him and said, hey, these people are making mean videos on me and I feel like it's defamation. And he responded by sending her this article on the YouTube help page, telling her to contact us directly to potentially resolve the issue. At most, giving her all the benefits of all of the doubts.
I'm gonna just pause because I have to. I don't want to disrespect Creepshow at all because I am so amazed by this video.
Red, I am so glad you did a stream tonight. Tonight is really, really rough for me, and y'all cheered me up. So, well, because I'm putting up Christmas stuff, but it's Grandma's Christmas stuff.
Do I hear Yank in the background too? Is Yank back? Yank's back!
Yes, I'm back.
I'm glad
I want to say thank you too, because holidays used to be an okay time for me. I usually would, work through them anyway, just because most of my family, were gone. All I had left was my mom, my dad, but I'd go and do stuff with them. But now I don't have either one of them now, so
right.
I'm just glad there's someone here I can hang out with and relax with.
Well, I'm glad we're all here together.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people in the chat also had a tough day today. So at least we're here together.
Well, days are just tough. I'm way away from my family, and I can't go anywhere near them because of COVID. I can't fly across the world to see them, so it's just one of those days.
Right. I'm gonna hit play now. We're almost done with this. I've got to lay down soon, but I do want y'all to see the rest of this video if you haven't.
That is what happened. But she, the panicked, screaming little goat that she is, tried to turn around and morph that into veiled threats that YouTube was on her side, and veiled threats of deplatforming because, according to her, YouTube was now involved and they wanted me, Angelica Oles, Little Red, and everyone else who had been talking about Katie publicly to take those videos down. Except they were just too shy and insecure to tell us themselves. Which makes sense. I am incredibly...
Creepshow Art just said Little Red, y'all. She just said my name. I'm like fangirling, like she might as well be New Kids on the Block. I don't know. Do y'all hear Cash whining at me? I just let him in. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
I'll give him a hug.
He's being...
Red, that New Kids on the Block comment is probably the most 90s thing I've ever heard you say. That just took me straight back to preschool with that one.
Shut up. How old are you?
Danny.
Never mind.
Danny. Oh, I'm 33.
Well, I'm older than you by 10 years. I'm 43.
My new kid was Danny. He was the one I had a crush on.
The ugliest one of them all.
I know. But little 4-year-old me had pictures of him. I had the doll. I had it all.
He looked like a werewolf to me. I don't know why. Cash.
He kind of did.
Cash wants to go
but
outside.
Then,
give me 2 seconds.
Let's go. Then 90210 came out, and I forgot all about Danny because it was Luke Perry all the time.
I wonder what she's doing.
She's
I think she's
letting the
giving
dog
Cash
get
a snack.
He was dancing for me before I let him outside. He didn't just come in the house 2 minutes ago.
Gotta let him back out.
Doesn't that drive you crazy? That drives me nuts when my dog does
Well,
that.
he only does it when I'm on the computer with my back to him.
Just like a kid.
He is just like a kid.
He wants attention.
Let's listen.
Intimidating to YouTube, the platform that randomly demonetized me this year, and told me that I was bullying myself because of one video. That makes sense why they would think I am scary. Now this next happening, if you will, it's a lot. It's kind of bonkers, and it's something that not only I noticed, but a lot of other people noticed as well. The other day, while I was, bopping around online, I received an email from Instagram telling me, hey, hi, hello, we got a request to reset your Instagram password. Was this you? Now seeing, as I was shaving my legs at the time to be a hairless woman to deal with society standards, I knew that this wasn't in fact me who had sent the request in. Now the only times I had ever received emails like this, the request to change my passwords on social media, were when, one, I was trying to change my passwords because my little peanut brain forgot them because I make them needlessly hard and change them once a month, or two, when someone was trying to get into my accounts and...
I'll pause this. What is so awkward and funny about this is I haven't been mentioned a lot. I think Emily Baker might have mentioned this. Little Red Y'all's Twitter got locked the same day that all this happened that she's talking about. But they announced it as you've got to prove yourself. Well, I can't because I have a different phone number because I got doxxed and changed my phone number, so I can't send I'm working with YouTube or Twitter trying, but it's all bots. It doesn't matter. But let's listen.
And hacked me. Once again, since I was in the middle of shaving my body, I knew it wasn't the first one. I knew it wasn't me who requested this password from my own accounts, so I knew someone was trying to get in. Now normally, I would see this and think, oh, a moron is trying to hack me, what a dumb person, but I wouldn't place blame on any one singular person. I cover a lot of topics, it could be anyone, there's plenty of people who don't like me. I would never just randomly decide that the person who is targeting me in this way is involved with this Katie fiasco with no evidence. So I just took note of it, thought it was weird, and continued on with my day. But then, I saw the same thing happen to Sarah Jo Makeup here on YouTube. In her video going over her DMs with Clark Swanson, the other man who is suing Tati Westbrook, who is also alleged to be Katie's source in the lawsuit, Sarah started to receive notifications that someone was trying to get access to her account while she was on it. Clearly,
isn't that odd that these accounts get hacked all immediately at the same time?
Someone tried to hack my social media accounts around the same time, and I also heard that Tati Westbrook's lawyer, Michael Saltz,
yes, his too. That was a thing. That's fact. So that happened to you too, Suzanne?
Yeah, somebody tried to log in, but they don't understand the way my passwords run. They'll never get in. And
me too. That two-step verification. All it does is it emails you and says someone, and it makes you scared. Yeah. Because it happened to me immediately. One night I did a stream when I first got my desktop, and I shared my email on screen. And the next day, on the way to get breakfast from McDonald's, I got 3 notifications in 7 minutes or something like that of someone trying to sign into my account. Well, you don't just get to guess a password. It's going to send me a notification. And that's how that works. So, somebody's dumb as a box of rocks. Just my opinion.
Someone was trying to get into her account, which is weird and invasive. Now that alone, kind of a coincidence. But then another person, who has also made videos about Katie, started to have their accounts targeted as well. That being a Lil Red Y'all, who actually lost access to her...
Oh my god! Here we go. Can I fangirl? Creepshow Art just put my name on her screen. Fangirls, could y'all awesome people follow back, please? Because somehow I got locked down my suite. Wait, I'm going to play and back up.
Someone was trying to get into her account, which is weird and invasive. Now that alone, kind of a coincidence. But then another person, who has also made videos about Katie, started to have their accounts targeted as well. That being a Lil Red Y'all, who actually lost access to her Twitter. Woo-hoo. Now frankly, I don't think me, Lil Red Y'all, Sarah Jo, I don't think we have that much in common. We all make different content and do different things with our channels. Yep. So why is it that all of us are being hacked and being targeted at the same time? What is the common denominator here? Oh look, despite all of us making different content, we all 3 made videos about Katie Joy Paulson and her actions. All 3 of us talked critically about her, and now, seemingly out of nowhere, at the same damn time, we are all being targeted and having our social media threatened. Let me once again remind you that this is coming after I received...
At the same damn time, ma'am. I love Creepshow.
emails stating that I have colluded with other channels that are copycats that I am associating with. So she is now putting me in cahoots with these people and stating that I need to take my videos down. This attempt at hacking is coming after that. But your girl is about to go full Billy Mays, y'all, because wait, there is more. Around the same time that Sarah Jo, Lil Red, and I are all being targeted, guess who else was also dealing with their accounts being threatened? Guess who else was getting emails from their social medias stating someone was trying to get into their accounts? If you guessed, Michael Saltz.
If you guessed Salty, you guessed correct.
Saltzy, Tati Westbrook's lawyer, who has been talking about this lawsuit publicly, who Katie Joy literally threatened to sue because he is representing Tati and therefore sending her legal documents, which she has decided is harassment. Yeah, the same time, me, Sarah Jo, and Little Red are all being targeted. He also started to receive those emails, stating this on Twitter. Someone thinks it's a good idea to try to break into my Instagram account. This attempt occurred within days of the same thing happening to a drama/beauty channel. I believe there is no such thing as coincidences. My message was more than clear that I was not thinking it was Katie Joy when I wrote it. I have no information that she would be capable of doing such a thing, and I was not looking at her for this. That said, if anyone has actual information/evidence to the contrary, I will review it. And I have to...
Yes, sir. Yes, Salty. If anyone has any information, I'm sure they are DMing the F out of him. I'm just saying. I'm leaving. I'll be back after my frozen pizza is done. Okay. I love crazy. Let's just
say, Michael, I too do not believe in coincidences, so let me line this up for ya. Michael Saltz is a lawyer. He is well known for plenty of high-profile cases, but is currently representing Tati in her lawsuit against Katie Joy Paulson. He has been openly critical of Katie Joy on Twitter. Sarah Jo Makeup is a makeup and commentary YouTuber who makes content centered around those two things, makeup and commentary. She also recently covered Katie Joy Paulson and was very critical of her. Lil Red Y'all is a YouTuber and a Twitter personality who has documented her experiences with Katie and has actively talked about her in a critical light. And then there's me, who 2 weeks ago made
Is it weird that every time I hear Shannon say Lil Red Y'all, I get excited? And I don't even like girls, but every time she says Lil Red Y'all, I'm like, oh my gosh, she just said
video entitled Without a for high-profile cases, but is currently representing Tati in her lawsuit against Katie Joy Paulson. He has been openly critical of Katie Joy on Twitter. Sarah Jo Makeup is a makeup and commentary YouTuber who makes content centered around those two things, makeup and commentary. She also recently covered Katie Joy Paulson and was very critical of her. Lil Red Y'all is a YouTuber and a Twitter personality who has documented her experiences with Katie and has actively talked about her in a critical light. And then there's me, who 2 weeks ago made a video entitled Without a Crystal Ball is the Worst, where I talked critically about her actions and what she has done. Now, frankly, there's not a lot of commonalities between us. Turns out, I don't have much in common with a lawyer who worked with the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who knew? But there's one thing we do have in common. There's one singular topic that we all seem to have talked about.
If y'all didn't get that joke, Michael Saltzy, who is Tati's lawyer, represented what's his face? Arnold Schwarzenegger, and won in a lawsuit. I don't know what it was about, but woo woo. I'm not famous, but I love Creepshow art. Emily said my name too. Yeah, I heard that. I was kind of like, woo woo. I still gotta go watch that video. I love Creepshow. And her video, like, she does videos so much better than I do. I can't edit and do videos yet. I'll get there, y'all. Hey, Captain T. Let's listen.
And that is, within the past 2 weeks, we have all been critical about Katie Joy via our social medias. And now our social medias are being threatened, while some are being hacked, and people are being deplatformed. To me, it is clear that this is being done by someone who is trying to benefit Katie. I am not saying it is Katie, because I don't have proof it is Katie. But clearly there is a pattern here, and the pattern gets even more crazy when you take into account this person, who is in the amazing...
Before Crazy Chrissy leaves, because I knew when she said she was leaving to go check my PayPal, because she pays my light bill every month. I love you, Crazy. She didn't even leave a message this time. She just sent me $10, and I love you so much. Kisses and loves. Saucy is currently working on a case with Ringo Estate because of a condom company has named their new product the Ringo. Okay, that's funny. Let's listen.
Amazing badass lawyer Emily D. Baker's live stream, who stated this.
Thank
Funny
you,
thing,
Christy.
but I sent Without a Crystal Ball a criticism tweet, and a few minutes later, I get a message from Twitter that someone tried to log into my account from another location. Coincidence? Now, I don't know this person. I have never talked to them, and I don't want to give them my 100% stamp of approval that this totally for sure happened because I don't know either way. I haven't seen receipts. But the fact that this happened to me and 3 other people leads me to believe that Dawn over here isn't telling lies. It makes me think that no, it's not a coincidence. That someone working for Katie's benefit, trying to help Katie, is breaking the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, which is punishable by fine or no less than 5 years in prison, as well as potential potential civil action. I don't know how to end this video. I really don't. I feel like any and all self-preservation instincts are gone because I'm talking about a person who I know has personal private information about me, who is more than comfortable sharing it, and who doesn't care who they hurt, seeing as they have put entire families with literal children in danger before. But at the end of the day, I think this is important. Katie has been allowed to abuse this platform to make money off of literally slandering people and to purposely misrepresent legal documents in order to hurt others. And I'm glad at the very least it's coming to an end and someone's stopping her. Because if they don't stop her, I will contact YouTube because, I mean, she copied someone in an email saying she doxed me, and I feel like that's a bit of an issue. If I do get hacked, if my accounts get deleted, if everything goes to shit, then I truly believe I've had a nice run. You guys have been wonderful. I cannot thank you enough for 350,000 subscribers. That number's insane.
That is amazing. 350,000 subs. And if anyone in this chat isn't subscribed to her, y'all should check her out. Creepshow Art. Also, she has a Patreon that I joined for like $1, and I got this video a day early. It's only $1. Let's love on her.
I will go wander over yonder into the woods and lay down to die. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you continue to stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Later.
Love her. Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all, hey. Let me move the camera over. Woo. It's 8. What time we start? 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I say 2 hours every night, and I can't do that. Y'all know. I love you.
It's too much.
I try real hard. I'm going to read a couple chats, and then we're going to end it for the night. And I'm going to try to do a day stream tomorrow. Seriously, for real, members only. I'll try to schedule it tonight, so y'all know. Katie will lose lawsuits. She's impulsive, doesn't stop. I'm gonna turn the camera off because I might sort of. Nurse Kimberly, thank you. Oh, she told a story about a cop that asked someone for some favors. I mean, she's got stories for everything, right? Suzanne? I can't, Claire Murphy. If you want me tomorrow, you're going to have to let me get sleep. It's bedtime. I love you, though. Hey, Liz. I'm so glad y'all came. Tammy T. New member. We got a new member.
Tammy T.
Hey, welcome Tammy T to Little Red's BFFs. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you. Nene, you can join. You can just be a member. Let's be. Yes, be a member. Wait, Nene, let me tell you. Please don't get offended if I do a. It won't be a members only. It'll be 20 minutes of the beginning of the stream. But if you wait till tomorrow to member, you will not be allowed to speak. For some reason, the people who member right before stream, it doesn't recognize them as members. If it's, I don't know if it's because it's already scheduled. I don't know why, but I've had some complaints. So when we get off of here, I'm going to schedule tomorrow's, but it'll only be 20 minutes, so you won't miss a whole. I mean, you'll still be able to watch. You just won't be able to type into the chat and for 20 minutes. So it's not a big deal. You don't have to buy a membership. I don't want anyone to put themselves out financially either during this time of the world. Love you, Violet Witch. Thank you for being here. Suzanne, I'm so glad you came, and Kier and Veronica and my angry Yank.
I'm glad to be here.
I love you all.
Glad to be here. What are we going to do on Turkey Day night?
Do what now, Suzanne? I couldn't hear you.
I said, what else are we going to do on Turkey Day night but sit around stuffed and discuss?
Right, stuffed and discuss. That's a good title. I should have thought of that. I couldn't think of one. I actually had stuffed and couldn't think of nothing else to tie with it that went well. I want to say, since it's Thanksgiving again, I love my subscribers and my members and my viewers and my panel, and especially I love my moderators because they are so super diligent and amazing. They're the bestest, and I love you all.
Well, thank you. Although I'm probably the
If I missed
happiest
anyone in
moderator.
the chat tonight, I apologize. I know I have. Classy Mom, welcome. I'm going to read Classy Mom's PayPal. She said she just sent. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Classy Mom for $50 and didn't leave me a message, but I love you back. Thank you, ma'am. I didn't leave a message. It will be from Kelly. I saw it, and thank you so much. You're amazeballs. I'm going to get a bank card. Y'all are amazing. This is the best. And I saw someone comment on someone else's video the other day that y'all stop fooling yourselves. This ain't a community. These channels don't need to get along. This bullshit about trying to come together is basically, he called it bullshit. And this proves that this whole chat proves different because my moderators moderate for this community, not just me. They moderate for Dottie, they moderate for Charlotte, they moderate for Chrissa, they moderate for this community, and we love each other.
Yeah, we genuinely care about one
like
another.
it or not, we like each other.
If something good happens, we're happy for each other. If something bad happens, we're there for each other. Like, when Katie talks about a community, now that's a joke.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say the F word and I stopped myself.
You did good job.
It
Good job.
is. It's a total joke. That woman couldn't create a community if her life depended on it. Because you can't create a community based on, gee, what can I get out of these people today? That's not a community.
Well, she actually does have one of those, but they're slowly coming over to the bright side.
Yeah, but I think that they're closer to each other than they are to her.
Absolutely.
You
That's
know what
why.
I mean?
That's absolutely why Unirock's people stay with Unirock. I had Sunny Bum in my DMs kissing my ass, telling me that. I mean, this is before we fell out completely, but she was. Well, I'm like, why are you talking to me when you're in Unirock stream? And he's saying I'm a heroin junkie. Well, he's funny. I don't take him seriously. Everybody knows he's a joke, but I like the chat. That was her words. I have the DMs, but I would never share them. But literally, she told me that everybody, it's just, they're there for fun and giggles. And maybe that's changed now because maybe a lot of people have left him and he's got a new, I've got a completely new group of people here. So, but I'm just saying, people really will stay with someone because they enjoy the chat. Absolutely they will. And no, we're not talking about her because she's a whole hashtag sue him. Yep. Nene, gosh, let me get on my YouTube and find my member tab and I will. Dottie was doing this for me and she hasn't been here the last few nights. I hope she'll be here soon. But I'm going to try to find the membership tab of my channel and see if it works. I always ask questions in the chat like, does this work? And then I don't get an answer. But Nene or anyone in the chat, can you click that link and tell me, does it take you from a phone where you need to go? Oh, Classy Mom, she said that on a live stream. She wasn't trying to be friends with any of y'all, and she don't know y'all and don't trust y'all. I saw that.
Takes you directly to the membership page.
Sprite thinks you're sexy, Veronica.
Veronica is very pretty.
Aww.
Is that membership link, does it take you to the right place? Because when I click it, it does not. YouTube friends come and go like wildfire. Buy something pretty for the holidays. Oh my God, Cams, thank you so much for that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I love you. I hope you're feeling better. I know you had a day today.
And Cam's Yaya gave you $50 and said, buy something pretty for the holidays.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's so nice of her.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy something pretty for my pretty pink grandbaby.
There you go.
Thank you so much. I love you. That makes my heart all squishy and stuff.
That is so super sweet.
Yeah, that
it is.
Can I a couple of people were asking, you guys can support me.
Who's Tammy T flipping the bird too?
I'm gonna put my music band link in the chat. You guys, that's an amazing way to support me. It doesn't go to red.
Tammy T just flipped 3 birds. I just want to know why. Is it a joke? and the reason I'm asking is because we really literally have trolls that come in here and act nice, and then
it's all right.
Some crazy shit happens. But people are telling you best wishes for your kid, and then you flip 3 fingers. I hope it was a joke.
Just flip me off. I don't mind. I'm used to it.
I'll flip you off, angry.
Okay.
I like the trolls that are funny.
Thank
like
you,
they
Catherine.
fuck with you and they don't mess with you, and I mess with them right back. I don't like the trolls that start shit. That ain't cool.
You know what? I've offended someone before.
She thought it was a thumbs up.
No. Me and there's an account. I know y'all know her. Her name's Without Any Crystal Balls. It's the commentary account on Twitter. The first time I ever made her mad, we were in someone's stream, and I commented to one of her comments, and I hit, of course, if you're on your phone, of course, dumb, ask me, but if your most recent emojis are nearest to each other, I went to do a heart, and it did the middle finger, and it made her mad, and I was like, no, and she got mad at me, and I was like mad at her, and I was like, no, I'm sorry. Got a scummer for 5. I don't know what that L means.
Pounds, probably.
Pounds. Happy Thanksgiving.
He's in England.
To all of the colonials. Thank you so much, and happy Thursday to you. Got a scummer. Thank you so much. I've got amazing people here.
You know, if you gave me the finger, I'd just give you the look back, right?
I love it when someone accidentally does a wrong emoji, because it happens to me all the time. I'll be trying to be something super serious about a comment. I'll be like, I'm sending you prayers, and I'll do a smiley cryy face, and I'm like, no, I was trying to do the heart. What are you doing to me, Twitter?
See, my hands jerk, and I have a tendency to accidentally delete comments and stuff when I'm not trying to do that at all in the chat. And then I'm sure I upset people because they didn't do anything wrong.
Well, as long as you announce it later and tell the other people so they can undo it, that's fine.
I didn't know you could undo it.
Oh yeah, I mean the YouTuber can absolutely unhide someone from they'll have to go into their studio. But if you time someone out, they'll have to wait 300 minutes.
I don't think. I think I might have accidentally
300 seconds. But if you hide someone from the channel, like someone messaged me last week, Tammy T for $5 Canadian. Here's a tip for my mistake. I'm sorry for the confusion. I thought it was a thumbs up. I love you, girl. I do that all the time. Actually, I've pissed some people off doing that.
Canadian.
But like someone messaged me last week and said I've been in your stream 10 or 12 times by recommendation of a friend, and no one ever acknowledged me, and I knew as soon as she said that there was an issue, because no one ever comes here and gets completely ignored. I might ignore them accidentally, but my moderators are amazing, and this chat is amazing and supportive of each other. So I said, can I get your YouTube name? And I've got it recorded with me and Dottie. I got her in the call before, but the girl trusted me when I sent her. She's here now. When I sent her the email back saying you were blocked, but the first time she was ever here was the crazy stream with Super Mommy and Luna and the X-Mod drama.
Oh, God.
So probably she got some friendly fire accidental blockage.
Yeah.
But she was super understanding, and I've seen her in the chat every night almost since. So, what was that?
That was my husband yelling at the Christmas tree.
I thought it was a TV show. You could have totally told me it was TV.
No, that is my old man. I'm in the back room. He's in the living room. And you
Talking
can
about
hear him
bullshit.
because I don't know what he was. I don't even know if that was coherent.
Them
I
damn
don't
Christmas.
know.
No, I heard it. It was coherent. He said, "This fucking bullshit. It's them Christmas lights are tangled up." I know what it is.
No,
I've been
the
there,
bottom
done that.
of the damn tree. Like, it's not even broken. That's the thing. It's just
them Christmas lights. Them damn
oh
Christmas
yeah, that's.
Are you talking
yeah,
a real
those-
tree and you got
those
the little
get me
screws
too.
you got to thread in?
No.
Oh my God.
No,
Or a
not a
fake
real
one?
tree. It's a fake one, and the plastic bottom where you have to put the like little
It's
feet
not
in.
locking in right.
They won't go in. They're not broken. There's nothing wrong
Let
with
me
them.
tell you,
They
my
just won't go in.
My husband, when I got married, he was used to real life trees, and I had never. This is what I had my whole life growing up. It was the same tree every year for 19 years until my parents divorced when I was 18 years old. That you had to put every branch on, and they were painted on the end a color.
Yeah,
So
that's how my
where the
grandma's
top,
tree
bottom,
was.
middle. But they had this tree so damn long that the paint was gone. You couldn't see the color.
Yeah.
And my daddy wouldn't buy another tree, and he wouldn't buy a real tree. And my husband, when I got married, was like, "We're having a real tree," and I'm like, "What's that mean?" Like, no, you got to water it and stuff. No, but so I've had a real tree a couple of times.
Real trees are wonderful, but damn, they make a mess.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they make a hell of a mess. They're cool. They
Yeah.
smell real nice.
Yes, they do. My grandma had a tree that was like 8 feet tall, and she bought it for like $350. And that was back when she had money. And she had that thing for almost 20 years. And then Grandpa, he had Alzheimer's, and he would put stuff like away in the middle of the night, and we would never find it again. Well, he lost part of the tree, and we never did find it. We have no idea what he did with it. But that's how hers was. I had to put every single branch on that 8 foot tall fucking Christmas tree from the time I was 12 years old. And I hated every moment of it.
I get it.
But it was
because
pretty.
I did it. And I would be so happy to be putting up the Christmas tree every year as a kid, even though I couldn't see what color the branch went to. Damn it. Damn it all. I love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving for anyone. And I'm sure there's a few people in the world who are going to have to do Thanksgiving tomorrow. Lucky us. I'm one of them. My brother's cooking. Since I had a sucky today. I love you all. I hope you have a great night. No, we're not going to get demonetized. I'll have it. I have to get every one of them manually reviewed anyway now. That's what happens. They'll let a few cuss words pass. And if not, oh well. You know, no biggie. I'm not here for the money. I'm here because I love you peeps.
Oh,
I love you guys too. And
too.
I hope everyone had a good day. And if you didn't have a good day, hopefully this stream cheered you up.
Well, yeah, I also know personally that there's a bunch here that didn't have a great day. And for you all that were in my DMs and I talked to, still you're in my prayer. I'm not going to say their names, but I love you, and we're all human and we deserve to be treated as such.
Yep.
And I love you, and you know who I'm talking to. And I hope y'all have a great day. And I'm going to schedule a 2 p.m. members only for the first 20-minute chat as soon as we hang up here right now. Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Red, I hope you have fun at your brother's house tomorrow.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. We'll do. Damn it! How the hell? I just forgot. Okay, I can't remember. I'll schedule it for 3. No, I'll schedule it for 2, and if I'm late, I'll be late because I think we're eating like at 12.
You could stream with your mama.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
I love your mama.
She
I love her
says
to
it's
death.
dangerous. It's dangerous. You shouldn't do this.
Bless her heart.
Well,
I love her.
What else am I going to do right now? Because I ain't got a job, so I'll hang out with my friends. I love y'all. Have a great night.
I love you guys too.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye,
Happy
Scots,
Thanksgiving,
Hellcat,
everybody.
Miss Cassandra, Craft Happy. I love you so much. Claire
You guys
Murphy,
are awesome.
Captain T, Janessa.